Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to forgive me. I was not prepared. I think I am prepared now. Welcome and good morning to everyone. Um, we're going to see what we're going to do today. I don't think we're going to go our regular time, but we're going to get everything done that we can get done today. If you're joining us later in the archive, well, that's your fault, but thanks for joining us. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is October 19th, 2021. We're going to get to it right now. Wow, we have a 4% chance of rain. What a difference a few weeks make, I suppose. It's partly cloudy today, and it's going to reach a high of 72 to low of 56 here in hell. So, it is what it is, but in other parts of the world, man, it is flooding. Jeez. Anyway, it feels like 57 degrees. The humidity is 85%. Does feel like it. My little cat's outside think it is. Pressure is 30.06 inches. Visibility is 10 miles, but it's partly cloudy. So once you get above the clouds, I guess, wind is heading over a slight tad a northern orientation, but it's going east at 1 mile per hour. The dew point is 53 degrees. UV index is 0 of 10, and our moon phase is a waning crescent. I ask you to bear with me because I've got several computers going this morning. I'm trying to coordinate. We have a lot of news that we're going to be getting into and a lot of stories. So, again, I ask you to bear with me. So, today, a quick look in history. Wow. In the events, back in 1905, the first sanctioned Baseball World Series begins. The Giants of the National League beat the Philadelphia A's of the American League 3-0 in Game 1 at Columbia Park. Back in 1976, the Yankees, in their first American League Championship game, beat the Royals 4-1 in that series of that year. Back in 1983, NFL Buffalo Bill quarterback Joe Ferguson passes for 419 yards with 5 touchdowns, winning 38-35 in overtime over Dolphins in Miami. Backing up a little bit, in 1981, the United States Auto Club Appeals Panel restores disputed Indianapolis 500 victory to disqualified first across the line Bobby Unser. Back in 1989, in the 27th Tennis Fed Cup, USA beats Spain in Tokyo, Japan 3-0. Wow. And back in 89, which would eventually put us on a major earthquake day, which is October 17th. Are we on air on that day? No, it's a Sunday. Go figure. The Giants beat the Cubs 4-1 in the National League Championship in 1989. And in 1997, North Carolina's record-winning college basketball coach, Dean Smith, retired. Wow. It's a nice quick look back in history. Confucius say, he who jumps out of the airplane without parachute is jumping to conclusion. Now, of course, had I done what Jack Morris said, I would have done it in a derisive Oriental Asian accent, but I did not. I was tempted, but hey, no one cares. He who jumps out of airplane without parachute is jumping to conclusion. I like that one. That's the joke of the day. I'll have one in a little bit. And I want to welcome everyone who's live listening to us, everyone who's in the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Just let us know who you are and where you hail from. And I'm going to put the link in here. Oh, my goodness. For Facebook on our Facebook page, because that's generally where we are. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I got to type it here. StreamYard, so I ask you to bear with me. It's not an overlay, it's a clip. Wow. Oh, it's under banners. Ah, yes. There it is. Because NDB Media is having its work done on it right now. So everything is on Facebook right now. Oops. I was supposed to do that as a ticker. Yes, there we go. See, does that work? Yeah, facebook.com/NDB Media. That's the one that we're going to work with for just a moment. Now it's a little too long. I was going over a joke real quick, but no, it's okay. Here we go. Mr. Johnson had been waiting entirely too long at the doctor's office. His appointment was for 9, and it was nearly 10:30. Finally, an attractive nurse appeared at the waiting room door and said, "Let's go get a room." This could be me. "Honey, I appreciate the offer, but I've been waiting for so long, I'd hate to lose my spot now." That would be something that scorekeeper would probably say, because he's been rather stupid. But that's okay. So we have a lot of news that we're going to go over for today. We have baseball news, of course. We have basketball, some boxing, college football, golf, and a little bit of tennis. We'll get to those in just a moment. Want to do our Around the Horn segment where we get our obvious items out of the way. I understand National League Rugby. We finished up. Did we get the final score on that one? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Well, oh yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. Or maybe not. In the grand finale, the Panthers 4-12 over the Rabbitohs. Wow. That was on October 3rd, and that was the grand finale. I know. Final. But I do know the correct pronunciation to this word is scheduled. That is the correct pronunciation. Everyone else ignorantly says scheduled, but I have it correct. That's all right. Very quickly, Australian women 6-19 against India women 9-118. Wow. And Marsh Sheffield Shield 21-22. Tasmania leads Cleveland by 204 runs. Wow. Yep. So just wanted to give that one. It's 355 to 500. Wow. Oh, and they scored 59. So that's why they lead by 204. All right. Let's take a look at PGA. And then that should take care of us. And then we'll get to our regular news in just a moment. So, of course, in the leaderboard, in the PGA Tour, which is the Shriners Children's Open, it is in progress at TPC Summerlin, Las Vegas, Nevada, October 7th to the 10th. Some JM and Chad Ramey are minus 14 at 128, and this was 128 strokes, followed by Sam Burns and Adam Schenk at 129. All alone in fifth is Aaron Wise at minus 12 and 130. Tight for sixth is quite a few. Andrew Putman, Adam Hadwin, Matt Jones, Matthew Wolf, Rory Sabatini, Harry Hall, Taylor Gooch, all tied for sixth and minus 11 and 131. So, all right. We're going to get to our picks in a little bit. Major League Baseball. Yes, it happened. And it is what it is. So we're okay. We are now in the playoffs. And congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. That's the closest I'm going to get. They beat the Yankees clearly 6-2. It's done, folks. Stop crying. Don't cry for me, Argentina. We just move on. I'm still going to wear the colors. The day after, I had my mask on. Apropos, because it disgusted me. And the Yankees were there, and coworkers were like, wow, he still wears his stuff. I'm resentful of that fact because I've always shown the colors. Whether they win or lose, it doesn't matter. I was showing them a few days ago. They hadn't won. And I'm not talking about the divisional series. I'm talking about all the time. They haven't won for a little while now. So, what are you going to do? In postseason play yesterday, Game 2, Houston now is over the leading the White Sox 2-0, 9-4. In Game 1, the Red Sox got revenge on the Rays, 14-6, after being soundly beaten in the first one, as Rena stole home, first time in the postseason, home run and a stolen base. Yeah, that's something that, no one's done. So, that's a big deal. In the National League, of course, Milwaukee Cheaters lead the Braves 2-1. I'm sorry, 1-0. They won the first game 2-1. I know the Cheater retired this year due to injuries and stuff. Don't care, but he's a jerk. And the team had him. They didn't do anything to him. And in Game 1, Giants 4-0 over the Doyers. And they lead the series 1-0. Wow. I'm quiet because that's a bit surprising. Major League Baseball yesterday revealed the Hank Aaron Award finalists for 2021, which stars had the strongest offensive seasons. So the 7 American League finalists for the 2021 Hank Aaron Award are Cedric Mullins of the Orioles, Jose Ramirez of the Indians. This will be the last guy ever for the Indians submitted. Salvador Perez of the Kansas City Royals, Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Angels of Dodgers I messed that one up. Of the Los Angeles Angels, Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees, Matt Olson of the Oakland Athletics, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays. The 7 National League finalists include Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves, who was the 2020 winner, Nick Castellanos of the Cincinnati Reds, Bryce Harper of the Philadelphia Phillies, who was the 2015 award winner, Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres, Brandon Crawford of the San Francisco Giants, Paul Goldschmidt of the St. Louis Cardinals, who of course was the 2013 winner, and Juan Soto of the Washington Nationals. Good stuff. So I guess we're going to stick with a little bit of the baseball news for a moment. Nope, wrong one. There we go. We're going to go into baseball news. So I'm going to try to do that little logo to let everyone know that we're doing baseball. Kind of funny, don't you think? This story is a follow-up to Trevor Bauer. Of course, he broke his silence. Have you guys ever noticed how he walks? He's making fun of McGregor, apparently. Bauer, you look stupid. You do. That stupid walk. But whatever. I'm going to pile it on because I can. But you have wonderful attorneys. It's now in the hands of the Pasadena Police Department, who turned it over to the district attorney. I was surprised that ESPN and several other outlets reported that LAPD was the one at the time making the determination. There was no such determination. It was Pasadena Police. But whatever, they're not paying attention. This happened earlier in the week, roughly October 5th. On the day Major League Baseball kicked off the 2021 postseason, Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer posted a video on social media for the first time in over 3 months. In the 37-second clip, he briefly referenced legal issues that had kept him from taking the mound for the Dodgers since June 28th, and then said he would soon be rolling out baseball content here throughout the postseason as a way to celebrate baseball culture and entertain his 394,000 YouTube subscribers. Bauer's been on paid administrative leave since July 2nd while Major League Baseball investigates sexual assault allegations against him. In August, a Los Angeles judge rescinded a restraining order, which, of course, the claimant was trying to make permanent, that had been forced for 2 months after a woman accused him of assaulting her at his home. Bauer apparently referenced that decision in his video, saying it speaks for itself. And forgive me, I should have posted this one right here in the chat room so you can get to it. And there it is. The link is in the chat room. There's the link right there. He also noted there's another pending legal matter that he's not able to discuss, and that's the actual action by the district attorney in Los Angeles County. Bauer, who's now 30, won the National League Cy Young Award last year with the Cincinnati Reds, then signed a 3-year, $102 million free agent contract with the Dodgers of the offseason. He pitched 17 games for the Dodgers before the sexual assault allegations became public, and he was placed on leave. That leave has been extended through the end of the 2021 season. Pasadena police have turned over information of the case over to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, but so far no charges against Bauer have been filed. So that's what we have in baseball news other than the playoffs. Look, yesterday, wow. Let's take a look at the game. Box scores. Logan Webb, obviously, they call him the Webb Gems of Major League Baseball. What a game. 4-0. Webb beat Buehler. That one genuinely surprised me. They were all over Buehler, but it happens. You're off sometimes. He is the number one for the Dodgers. So it's just is what it is. Buehler went 6 in the third innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, walked 1, struck out 5, and gave up 2 gopher balls. And Webb went 7 2/3, gave up 5 hits, struck out 10. That was it. 5 base runners. That was it. That's impressive. 10 strikeouts. No doubt about it. That's the way you get it done. Ease. For the game, La Stella went 2 for 2 with a run scored. The big hit, of course, was Bryant. He went 3 for 3. But Posey, 2 RBIs. So that definitely is the one. So in the wild card game over Boston Red Sox, in the 14-6 victory, was there really any pitching? But whatever. Jeez, Kike Hernandez, former Dodger, went 5 for 6, scored 3 runs, had 3 RBIs. Bogarts went 3 for 5, as did Verdugo. Martinez went 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Wow. Yeah, that was big. And, of course, Arroyo, so did Schwarber. They went 0 for whatever. On the other side, Azarena went 1 for 4. What a difference a game makes. And Luplo went 1 for 1 with 4 RBIs. Wow, that helps the box score. His OPS is 1.667. That's impressive. Pitching, there really wasn't much. Houck for Boston went 5 innings after Sale lit up like a Christmas tree. Sale went 1 inning, gave 4 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, walked 1, struck out 2, and a home run. Houck went 5 innings, established order, so he was awarded the win with 2 hits and a run. Yes, it's up to the scorekeeper to determine who gets the win and who gets the loss. It's obvious who would get the loss. It's much easier to determine. But it doesn't exactly mean the guy that's of record, when say he's, which, did I award myself the win? No. We had Louis Carrier as a scorekeeper, so I was awarded the win. I was awarded a win because I left with the lead, and then my team came back and scored like 10 runs. So, but I had given up the lead, so I was a pitcher of record. But anyway, yeah, McHugh. Usually the pitcher that gives up the lead is tagged with the loss. And if there are multiple lead changes, it's the last one that does so. But the scorekeeper does have the authority to award. And Houck was the pitcher of record, and he was, the most successful one in that game. So, in the Atlanta-Milwaukee series, where the Brewers won 2-1, in the recap, the scorekeeper loves this stuff. Morton took the loss for Atlanta. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. That one actually qualifies as a quality start, in my humble opinion. It's 2 runs or less in 6 innings. 5 runs, 2 runs. 5 innings, 2 runs or less. 7 innings, 3 runs or less. 8 innings, and 9 innings, 3 runs or less. Those are quality starts. Giving up 3 runs in 6. 1 inning, yes. 1 inning, no. No, it's bad. Not good. Anyway, Morton took the loss. struck out 9 while giving up 3 hits and 2 runs. He only walked 1. Burns, though, clearly 6 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, struck out 6. Impressive. But Hauser, more like a vulture win, 2 innings, 1 hit, gave up a run, and struck out 1, gave up a homer, but he got the win. So they were obviously tied until that point. Hader picked up the save. And in game 2, the assholes really put it to the Black Sox 9-4. Anderson went 3 for 5, while Robert went 4 for 2. And these are for the Black Sox. That was pretty much it. They did collect 11 hits. They walked 3 times, struck out 11 times. Unbelievable. But over on the asshole side, it was Bregman, 2 for 3. Tucker went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Gurriel and Correa also 2 RBIs. Wow. Well, Valdez for Houston went 4 1/3, gave 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, walked 1, struck out 6. All horrible. And Stanek was awarded the win, where he pitched 1 inning of relief, gave up a hit and a walk. Bummer. What a bummer. Got the loss. He got an out. 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Giolito, the starter, went 4 1/3, 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, walked 5, struck out 4. Ugh. Absolutely horrid, some of these pitching numbers. But doesn't matter. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me a moment. Once again, A-holes lead over the Black Sox 2-0. Red Sox and Rays are tied 1-1. And the National League, they're only 1 game in. Brewers lead, as do the Giants. 1-0. So that's quickly what we have in baseball. I'm going to wait for a few other souls to join me so we can take care of the NFL. Our picks, they're ready to go. And we'll see. What I'm going to do right now in Sports Talk with the Guys is I'm going to prepare the page so that we can get the thread going for the links. So we're on week 5, and I ask you to bear with me. I'm going to cut and paste all the NFL picks. And it's going to be updated, of course. Sorry, it's taking a while to cut and paste. I don't know why. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Week 5. All right. So the dummy one that I'm... Oh, no. Sorry, folks. It copied and pasted the Bauer article. I didn't want that one. I specifically... Oh, now it's... Sorry. I don't feel well. Leave me alone. Okay, here are the picks that are being posted. They will be updated, of course. There it is. It's on the Facebook page. That will be the thread for week 5. You can go ahead and put that stuff in there. And I think we should be okay. So, we're going to get to additional news that I have. Let's see. Do I have the PGA Golf one? No, I don't. I'm going to have to get that one. But all right. Well, apparently there's some issues going on. The feud continues. Bryson, DeChambeau, and Brooks Koepka will square off in the next match, allegedly. During a resounding American victory at the Ryder Cup, Bryson hinted there was more coming between him and Brooks, but didn't let on to what that might be. But now we know, of course. The fifth edition of the match, the made-for-TV series presented by Turner Sports, will take place the day after Thanksgiving and will set new buddies Pekka and DeChambeau in a mano-a-mano competition in Las Vegas. According to the release sent out on Tuesday, the event will take place at the Wynn Golf Club, which sits just a few big swings from the Strip. The pair will face off in a 12-hole showdown with the usual cast of Turner characters, of course, Ernie Johnson and Charles Barkley, handling the telecast. TNT's presentation will be simulcast on TBS, True TV, and HLN as well. Live coverage will start at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And this one is going to be, I just had it, the day after Thanksgiving, so it's going to be Thursday. So that should make the calendar 26th. So it's going to be a golf event. Mano y mano. Pecki versus DeChambeau. Okay, I had to write that super quick right here. So for everyone watching us both live and in the archive, well, not in the archive, duh. You wouldn't, but if you're listening to us, why don't you let us know who you are and where you hail from? We would love to know where the misery is. I'm not really expecting the big dog to join me today. He has had personal tragedy in his life. I didn't really know if I was going to comment on it, but I'm going to now. His estranged wife passed away yesterday. I'm not going to get into additional details on it, but she did contract COVID and passed away yesterday. So I spoke to Big Dog briefly yesterday, and on behalf of the NDB Media family, Sports Talk with the Guys, Scorekeeper, we are saddened by your loss, Big Dog. Peter Gama, we are sorry. We know that you will probably not be joining us today, as I think about it even further. And the length of today's program probably will be as such. Thank you, Tanya. So, I don't know if I've had much time to think about it myself. I actually knew her before the Big Dog did. And since they say it's not proper to speak ill of the dead, I will not. But I will speak that growing up, there's a group of kids, Ricardo de Leon, Arturo Soto, and myself. I suppose it was the Three Musketeers, and of course Joe Betancourt. Arturo Soto, his aunt, was Eva. I don't remember her single name. I don't think it was Soto, but I knew her since I was, I guess, in the third grade. Turns out that she's like a year or two older than I am, but what did I know? And I met her back in the third grade. We were playing down Art's house. We were some form of army or special ops, and we didn't know what special ops were. And I think she wanted to play, but it was the guys, the kids. So when, and I don't know how you met her. I think he was working at Rite Aid, of course, and I think a store over was where she was employed at. And it was rather interesting that I believe when I met her, I didn't know who she was, and I forget. I think she recognized me before I recognized her. But in her later years, she was committed to helping out those less fortunate in her community. As Big Dog mentioned to me, she would cook meals, whether they be burritos, typical Latin fare. And she had a major operation involved. I don't know how many were done, but it wasn't 10, it wasn't 20, it was more than that. And she would do it every day among a few other items. She was a God fearing woman, and now she is no longer with us. So I'm sorry, Big Dog. I always kind of rib the Big Dog when you talk about relationships. I'm like, hey, there's no divorce there, Val. You're still married. And yeah, they still were, but it was over many, many years ago. So now she's passed on, and more than likely that's why the Big Dog will not be joining us today. So I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but it's important to know what is going on in the family and for our co-host here on the program. And again, I thank you, Tanya, for your comments. I will share them with the Big Dog. I don't know if he's online or not. He may be, but yeah. So we've already gone over some of the playoff structure for the baseball series. What a series already it is. I don't know if I did not go over the wild card games, and I should go back and do that. So I didn't think about that. Of course, the game one trouncing of the Dodgers and the Cardinals, and of course, the Red Sox over the Yankees. So I'm going to get to that game right now. I did watch the game. Of course I would. And as I say, I'm still wearing the colors. Oh, wait. How do I get to the game? Oh, here it is. Sorry. I have to go back in time. Let's go by series. There it is. Okay. So it takes me to the most recent one, so I apologize. Tanya's asking, was I surprised that the Yankees lost to the Red Sox? Not necessarily. I am Tanya, when it comes to sports and when it comes to baseball, I believe we're going to lose until we win. If you're able to get me on that. I am the pessimist. I figure we're going to lose. Every time the Yankees come over to Anaheim, I figure they're done. They're going to lose. So when they win, it's a big deal for me. But you asked the question: who deserved to win, Boston or the Yankees? Because look, this is the way I see it, and let me give you a little bit of history, Tanya. When in 2004, when the Red Sox flat out beat the Yankees 4-3 after being down 3-0, everyone was saying that the Yankees choked. No, Yankees didn't choke. In my humble opinion, the Red Sox beat them. For me to say, oh, they flaked, they choked, that doesn't validate what the Red Sox really did. I know, Yankee fan, right? Folks, no one has come back to win being down 3-0 except for the Red Sox. Yankees didn't fold. They didn't choke. The Red Sox beat them straight up. And I've always believed that. They got beat. They had every chance to win, but obviously Boston wanted it more. So that's 2004. So I don't believe the Yankees choked. They just got beat. Did they deserve to win? Tanya, I don't believe anyone deserves anything. Even on the line, oh, you work hard, you deserve this. No. No one deserves postseason experience. No one deserves this. I don't. It's like, oh, and thank you, Tanya, for reminding me. about one of my favorite lines in baseball. I don't believe anyone deserves anything. You have to go out there and earn it. So the Red Sox, they pretty much resoundingly earned it. So I was hopeful that the Yankees were going to do it. So I kind of thought that they were going to win. They were hot. They were doing very well. It was the right time to get their stuff in order. But Boston wanted it more than the Yankees did. Garrett Cole was throwing 99. Schwarber teed off on that pitch. I thought Cole had his 99-mile-an-hour fastball. He got beat. Maybe he didn't have his heart into it. Doesn't matter. They lost. They didn't fold. Well, okay, in this game I might say they did fold, but Boston beat them straight out. Did they deserve to win? Tanya, no one deserves anything. You've got to go out and earn it. You don't deserve a trophy for showing up. You don't deserve a certificate. A certificate is what you get for showing up. You don't deserve a trophy. You've heard us, this pussification of America, don't like it one bit. And the only thing you deserve is what you earn. And that's how I feel. So I am going to find the article about it that I was alluding to that Tanya reminded me on. And someone in baseball someone used a phrase, and I'm going to find it. It's not necessarily in my notes right here, but it may be in one of my emails, and I'm going to have to find it. And I'm searching for them right now because I have all my notes for today's game. We'll see. Forgive me a moment. I'm going to bring on our guest from last week. Good morning, JM. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Doing real well. Just whining over some of the events in baseball. But beyond that, it's all good. So,
Awesome.
how you doing, man? How's the weather out there?
Man, actually, it's good, man. It's a little humid right now, but it's starting to cool down. That's the good thing. Because I'm out here walking, so it's the weather is starting to become really nice. When I can't wait. This is my favorite time of the year.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. We used to have a fall here out in Southern California, but we don't anymore. Our weather is just hot and hotter. So I'm glad you guys on the East Coast still have seasons. It is a tad humid, but I believe we're only at about 86% today. Are you guys at 100 on the humidity?
I'm not sure. Let me check, man, just to be sure. That's a good question. Let's see. About 81%.
Oh, so all right, we're about the same.
Yeah.
Tanya in the chat room is commenting that she was the editor at the news desk when the game was happening. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Are you talking about the Boston game when they beat the Yankees, or back in 2004, Tanya? But look, I was asked a question, JM, that it was about the Yankees, because you know I'm a hardcore Yankee fan. I've been since 1979, so I had to throw that out there. She asked me the question, did they deserve to win? And that's the answer I was giving. And JM. Oh, sorry, Mr.
Oh, it's cool.
JM.
John Michael's cool. It's fine.
Do you believe anyone deserves anything? Let me preface it by this. You know the phrase in some sports, there are certain players that never taste the playoff. And there are people that say, well, so-and-so deserves to be in the playoffs or this and this, whatever. And I'm absolutely against that. It's no. So-and-so doesn't deserve that. No team deserves it. You have to earn it.
Yes,
and I've always believed that. Oh, go ahead, James. Yes.
No, I agree. I agree. You work hard, you get what you deserve. That's the only way you deserve is if you work hard. That's it. And then even then, it's not even promised. So
that's right. I am bummed because Tanya brought up a comment which reminded me of something that happened in Major League Baseball this week, or it was in sports. I'm trying to remember it. But JM, one of the phrases that irks me the most they deserve this. No one deserves anything.
Nah.
But the other one is, and it happens a lot in baseball, and it just irks me to no end when someone on television or radio says, when you're talking about relievers, the Mariano Riveras of the world.
a lot of analysts say that.
They do. And you know why they say that, right?
Because that's
Because
the best way they could make a comparison.
okay, now that's interesting. And I appreciate it, James, because I have always contended when they say that, it's because they have nothing to say. When they say the Mariano Riveras of the world, dude, there's only one that has
Right.
attained. So how can you say, okay, when you're talking about the Mariano Riveras of the world, whoa, wait. There is no one that has attained what he has attained. So who are these Mariano Riveras of the world? So JM, I'm not challenging you, but I've been doing this forever. That whenever I hear someone say that, it's because they genuinely don't have anything to say, and they're just trying to fill up space. And I've challenged them, and I say it when you look. Do you say the Hank Aaron's of the world? Do you say the Tillmans of the world? No. Why is it that how many Tillmans have there been? I think there's only one. One NFL player who gave up his career to go fight for America. So, it's a pet peeve. I dislike it passionately.
Yeah, they do that in every sport. It's like you said, it's when they don't have anything, they don't know how to make a comparison. So that's the best way. They use the closest that's iconic to the sport. They do that in basketball. They do it in football too. And it does suck because, a lot of players, they put a lot of players on a lot of pressure on players, and the players feel like they have to live up to that, which is not cool in my opinion.
Oh, JM, that's another one that I may think about where they say, you know what, uh, this is who he reminds me of. And yeah, when people latch onto that and they refer to that player as the upcoming so and so, that is tough, dude. To have that
Yeah.
moniker put on you, yeah. Here's another one that I heard over the last few years, which the Kobe's of the world.
Oh no.
Who? Who are the Kobe's of the world? That's why JM. I contend when they say that, it's not even an issue of them trying to do the comparison. They really have nothing to say. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a jerk. JM, I want to thank you. It's you and me right now. The big dog is probably not going to be here. I did announce, and I do want to fill it in. I know you just met him, but his estranged spouse of many years passed away yesterday, and
Oh,
I've
I'm
made
so sorry to hear that.
yeah, yeah, we all are. So I don't think Big Dog's going to be here. He's never this late, so I'm probably going to be
Yeah.
speaking to him. So my genuine hardcore wingman, he's never this late.
Yeah.
So
Totally
I
understandable, man. I mean, I
yeah,
wouldn't wish that on anybody, and
no.
my heart goes out to anybody who loses a loved one, especially around this time. This is a very odd time in our lives that we're dealing with right now.
She
So
did
prayers go out to
contract.
his family.
Thank you, JM. She did contract COVID, and it was only days before, as I understand. So.
Oof.
Yes, and the big dog was still in communication with her. They were still talking. In many ways,
Yeah.
but yeah, it
It's still
was.
hard, man.
Yes,
They have
I
kids together, right?
yes,
Yeah.
three
Oh man,
beautiful
that's tough.
girls. They're all adults now. Don't get me wrong.
That's
That's
still
that's
tough, man. That's still tough.
yeah.
I remember when I lost my mom, I was 28, man. I still haven't gotten over it. So yeah,
Sorry,
it's
JM.
best advice I could give them is just take their time and be unapologetic about everything.
I like that, young man.
Yeah.
I am going to take that, if you don't mind. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, anytime. No problem.
You don't need being apologetic. You do what you need to do. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, all right, young man. What specifically do you want to get to? I know you're a tad busy right now, but any particular stories you want to get to?
I want to talk about this Lakers game with Westbrook and how he didn't score anything in the first
Wow.
half. 0 points. But I understand that
Has
it's the beginning of the season. He's getting his legs together. They're feeling each other out. So um,
yeah,
I'm
dude, but come on.
yeah, that was wild, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how everything goes this year, man, and how LeBron is gonna react to Westbrook's play style. Because
I genuinely.
it seems like I mean it's a good idea. The whole idea is right. Everything was good on paper, but it almost seems like a science project. But I will say this: I'm very excited because Westbrook is by far one of my favorite players in the NBA right now. So I really want to see him to get. I want to see him get a ring. He deserves it.
Okay, fair enough. But I feel that I get what you mean by that, both sarcasm and the reality. Look, there are times when the word is apropos.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; it's just a word that does get on my nerves. That's usually it's used incorrectly. So when is it used incorrectly? When scorekeeper thinks it's used incorrectly.
But I get where
That's
you're
the
coming from
basis.
because today in today's society, everybody is basically a Oprah show where everybody gets a car, you know. So I get it, man. It is annoying. It is very annoying. Everybody wants to be included, and if they're not, they lose their minds, man. It takes away
Yeah,
from the competitive nature, and it stunts our growth from evolution when we don't take to the hard things. We always trying to go the easy way out.
yeah, yeah. I hear you. Hey, so Westbrook played 17 minutes, 27 seconds, and wow,
Yeah,
jeez.
I mean,
And it's interesting
he
that
was,
he was -8 on the plus and minus. I know it's a preseason game. You're right, but geez. So
yeah,
he
he,
just
he he
had,
he had to show something.
yeah, wow. Now, who didn't play? Let's see, Ariza. The one that surprised me that the Lakers picked up was Trevor Ariza. He's not necessarily one of my favorites, JM, but I've always liked that kid. But here's the problem: I still see him as the kid when he was with the Lakers. This man's had a career outside of the Lakers. But I look. He's not. He's nowhere near first tier or anything. But I've always liked Trevor Ariza. And I think the Lakers are better off with him than without him.
Trevor Ariza,
Yeah,
3-point specialist. I
yeah,
mean, he's a role player.
yeah.
Nothing
He
to take
is.
away from him, but he's a role player, and I mean anybody could fill his spot. I don't like saying that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But I will tell you, the dude is something special when it comes to the corner shot. So I wouldn't. That's the kind of player that LeBron needs. LeBron needs jump shooters, reliable jump shooters. I
Yeah,
really wish that they had acquired Danny Green. That'd have been a great fit. It seems like they have a good chemistry. But we
yeah.
gonna see. We're gonna see how Trevor Ariza works, man.
This is really exciting. The Lakers. Here's another phrase. On paper, they look good,
Right,
but is that a social security document?
man. I
in,
just
in yeah.
I just hope Westbrook doesn't go rogue, man.
You think so? I
He tends
don't
to
know,
do that,
man.
man. He gets in a frenzy.
Okay, that's fair. But when you say he deserves, look, Westbrook. I'm not sure, Jam, if you were in the conversation when I was talking about, dude. We don't know what these guys. We have not lived these lives. We
Yeah,
don't know the drive it's taken, the personalities that they really have to be what they are. Look, they had that extra to be there. That when they saw the NBA court, the game, they said, "I'm going to be there," and they made it there. We said we're going to be there, And where are we? It's a 6:50 a.m. on a Saturday morning having a wonderful conversation about sports. That's the difference between us and them. I've
Yeah,
always talked about Barry Bonds. I don't know if you remember. I know you're a lot younger than most of us, and that's not a shot against you, young man. It's
I
it's
remember
it's
Barry.
it's it's my respect, but Barry Bonds. Oh my God! Look, we know he did steroids, and it is what it is. But the stuff that he was doing prior to the steroids was impressive enough as it is.
And
And
not only
then,
that, I mean, I look, he just got caught. That's the way I see it. He just got caught. I think a lot of baseball players back then were using that.
well, JM, I beg to differ.
Really?
Did he get caught? He didn't get caught when he was playing. Remember, this happened kind of like near the end.
Yeah, when he batted what it was it that record home run record.
73 home runs. I think it was the next year. Yes. Well, actually, okay. I guess he did get caught when he was playing. Yeah, I take it back
Yeah,
because
was it
he was.
flaxseed
Yeah.
oil or something that they were saying that he was using and he didn't know?
I that was one of them. I believe it was the cream, something that they would put under their tongue, whatever. But look, folks, he was taking it. You can see the pictures of this lithe, little, thin guy, huge guy. Don't get me wrong, but the minute he took the steroids, his head swelled and he got big. So anyway, whatever. But Barry Bonds always had an attitude. He wasn't exactly a team player. He was what a lot of people would call a jerk. Okay, look,
Yeah,
the second baseman got into it with him, Kent, and but Kent wasn't a nice guy either, the prickly little bastard as well. But how
I
does
mean,
Bond? Go ahead.
how many nice guys do you know win championships?
Fair enough, and I don't, and
Reggie
I want
Miller
to
was a
add.
nice guy. Reggie Miller was a great guy, and look what happened. Malice in the Palace. He could not keep that group together. Sometimes you
Oh
got to
yeah,
be an asshole.
yeah, and I believe it leads to what I'm saying, that Bonds, that's how he got. I mean, it's right or wrong. That's who he was. It was that drive. It was that desire. That's what got him to be there. If you take
Right?
that away, is he Barry Bonds?
No, because Jordan wouldn't be Jordan without his attitude. Everybody thought he was a jerk too. But look, he's got 6 championships.
Yeah, yeah. So going back to Russell Westbrook, we can say whatever we want about him. He's there. He's earning the quan. He's doing well. But I've got to believe that he's listening to what everyone is telling him. That, dude, this is probably it. This is the chance. And if you can be a little bit of a team player, there could be magic this year. Because, oh my God, dude. I never thought I would be saying this, but Dwight Howard is on that team. Oh, anyway, forgive me. Carmelo Anthony, Westbrook, the little diva himself, who has done very well to shut me up, Rajon Rondo.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
LeBron James. Oh, and what's that other guy? That other big guy? Oh my God, this is the team.
yeah,
Anthony Davis. I mean, wow. If they
yep.
can put it together, this could be a terribly exciting team. So, I don't know. Are you a Laker fan, young man?
Uh, yeah, I'm a
Who's your
Bulls
team?
fan. I'm a
Oh, you
Bulls
are?
fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. I'll say that. I'm not opposed to the Lakers though.
Okay, fair
Now
enough.
nowadays, I'm more into players because today in today's game, players don't necessarily stay with one team, so it's really hard to adopt a team right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm in favor of the Lakers. I'm in favor of the Lakers, and like I said before, I want Westbrook to win a ring. I want Westbrook and Melo to win a ring.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Their time may have come. I'm in on it. Look, I'm a casual to ardent Laker fan. I've been Lakers. That's been it. I'm really not any other basketball team. There is only one team that I dislike. Oh, and the word hate too. I'm not big on that word. Everyone uses it,
Yeah, me
so
either.
I mega loathe. But anyway, the one team, and this happened. I know you haven't heard this story, but Big Dog and I went to a Laker game, or no, a Clippers game. Were they playing the Lakers? I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, we were at Staples Center, but it was Clipper night, so I don't know who they were playing, and we were in line to purchase some food, and there was this younger girl that came by, and being the older guy that I am, I turned around and I bumped into her. It was not intentional, but I bumped in, and oh, I'm sorry, but the look she gave me was like, how dare you? Don't you know? And I looked at her and I saw that instant attitude. I said, "Don't give me that attitude, woman. This is a Clippers game. You're at a Clippers game. Don't give me that attitude." Had it been a Lakers game, that's different. But you're at a Clippers game, woman, so shut the hell up. Oh, man. So, yeah, had it been a Lakers game, I probably would have. Oh, God, I'm sorry. And I apologize because you're at an it game. There are no it games for Clippers. But anyway.
I tell you what, man, the Clippers are probably the biggest disappointment in my book when
Yep.
it comes to like teams that were put together. That was a travesty, man.
Oh, yes.
I think they could have gotten it together, but they were so arrogant. And I honestly don't think Kawhi is a team player.
I don't either. I like Kawhi Leonard, but I've soured on him.
Yeah.
His run to get his ring was incredible, man.
Oh man, was it?
Oh, I
It
enjoyed
was
that
so
run.
dramatic, man. It was so dramatic. Oh man.
Look, it was obvious he was a leader of that team and he was doing stuff, but the other players, which they're going to be the other players, it was a team effort. It wasn't, well, okay. No, it was the Kawhi Leonard show,
I
but
mean,
he had a good team with him.
that team in particular, they were determined to win.
Yes.
They had never had a player that caliber before, and I think the hype surrounding, Kawhi coming there and just being there for 1 year, they wanted to make the most of it. Kyle Lowry was magnificent
Oh,
in that
yeah.
series. He did a lot of stuff that I didn't expect him to do. He was just chucking up balls, man. He was going in. I was like, wow. I was more impressed with Kyle Lowry than I was with Kawhi.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, because we already figured what Kawhi could do. Yeah, Lowry. Look, that team, it rose. Kawhi was not alone on that team. He had great supporting players. They rose. They came,
No, not by any
but
chance.
yeah, but that drive, that desire led him, and good for him. I just wish he would duplicate that just a
And
tad
they
over
were,
here with the Clippers.
I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I
No,
don't think
it's
I
not.
think that was his last championship run.
Yeah, yeah, it's just not there. We talked about it when they announced or they had groundbreaking for the new arena here in Inglewood, and it was obvious that Kawhi did not want to be there. It was in the body language. It's like, dude, it's like the little 10-year-old that had to go to church with the family, and it was amusing. We made fun of it forever, and it's like, dude, you're getting a new house. It's gonna be a nice place to play, but whatever. Ah, it is. It is what it is. We don't have our usual cast of characters here, so we don't have a lot of the play and the other stores bringing on. And I have a lot of stuff to get to, but I want to know what you would like to discuss. I know Westbrook. Look, to put a pin in that one. This playoffs, man. I don't even know if the NBA games count really for anything other than them just trying to shake out, the muscles to get them going. Because if there's a game that you gotta be in top physical shape, it's basketball. If you have no physical shape, you're done.
Yeah.
All they're doing is loosening up their legs. I think it's funny that he didn't score, and it's all right. It's not of that of which things to come, but people will point back to this game later. It's like, nah, it's preseason. They don't count. And it's good. I don't think we're going to get that. Westbrook still had a fine year this last year. And if he even gives us anywhere near that, oh my God. But, JM, can he play with the Team Lakers? Because there's more. Has Westbrook ever been on a team more talented than this one? I don't think so, huh?
No.
Not even
He
close.
is not.
And there are guys that have been to the big game.
Yeah.
So,
And he's been there too. Let's not dispel that. He's been there too. I think if he gets back there, he'll do some damage. Gotta get back there though.
hell yeah.
Right. But I got 5 words. I got 5 names for you: Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, and Kobe White. And not to mention Alex Caruso. Just wanted to throw him in there. I'm excited for that team, man.
I never thought I would have heard Lonzo Ball in that conversation. And, it's taken him a bit. Thank God he got out of LA for himself. Yes. And now he's and this is going to come across as very stupid, but I know you'll correct me. He's not a shabby ball player now, huh?
I think he didn't get a chance to develop in LA.
No.
I don't think that they necessarily wanted to draft him. I think that happened because of all the hype that LeVar Ball was putting in and Magic Johnson. But I don't think the rest of the organization wanted to draft him, because the way things went and the way Magic Johnson left, they'll never admit it, but something was going on with that. I don't know what it was, but something along the lines, some kind of disconnect happened. And,
I never thought about that. It's a shame the big dog is not here to talk about that, because he is in Laker land. He is deep in on that.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yes. why would Magic just up and just decide he wanted to, that's just kind of odd to me. And they never spoke about it ever again. He gave like a PC answer and they never spoke about it ever again. So yeah, it's interesting to know what happened with that. But I'm glad that he's in a big market town now, and he's got a chance to showcase his talent. He's got great pieces around him. He's got one hell of a two guard.
Yeah.
This is a squad, man. They're going to be in the playoffs. I can see them in the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to analyze that myself. I'm no scorekeeper when it comes to basketball, but I'm going to be looking at that one definitely. Huh.
Yeah, that is the team to watch, man. I really believe they're going to give Milwaukee a run for their money.
Oh, that I can see. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those 5 names. Oh, my God, yes.
And then Lonzo is one of the, believe it or not, Lonzo Ball is one of the best transition players in the league right now. So don't sleep on him.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. All right. Well, look, we don't have most of the folks here, but I will get to them since I do have you here right now. Did you choose for the NFL? Did you choose a pick, whether it was the Rams or the Seahawks?
Yeah, I chose the Rams.
Okay. I think we all went with the Rams. That was easy. I think we all got a gimme on that one, folks. So the Rams ended up taking the game 26-17 over the Seahawks. I just didn't see them doing it. We'll go over the major possible injury for their quarterback of the Seahawks. Disappointing news. I read a lot of different stuff.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it, man. I don't get the fact that they just cannot get a decent O-line. What is wrong with that? This dude has been taking so much punishment over the years, and he just keeps getting back up, and he keeps delivering. And they just it seems like they refuse to develop his O-line.
Yeah,
he has never had a good offensive line.
Oh, real never. Okay, fair enough. Because I know over the last year and a half, it's just not been there. And
No,
I don't understand sometimes the way these teams draft, but it's going to be all on what's his face, up there in Seattle. I 2 and 3 starts generally lead to teams. Look, the Seahawks have almost no chance whatsoever to make the playoffs. I mean, the
no.
season's done already. Look, I'm not going to write them off because we've all seen incredible comebacks, but the reality is, I just don't see it from them. This team has way too many holes. There is no line up front, and their next quarterback's going to get beaten up just as well. That's a shame.
That is such a shame. It's gonna be worse for him. It's gonna be worse for him. I can see him throwing at least 2 picks a game. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I agree. But folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin the NFL picks. JM, are you good with that? Do you want to go over? It's going to be you and I, and then everyone else will fill in their picks later.
Okay.
We do have several people watching, but we're going to get to it, folks. Let us have your comments. But I think we're going to go through this. Might be a little quick. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get set up over here. I have my NFL picks. Boom. All right. First game. A lame one. Jets 1-3 versus the Falcons 1-3. Ugh.
Falcons.
Yeah, you're taking the Falcons.
Yeah, I would
All
take
right.
the Falcons on that one.
Okay, JM, I gotcha. And Scorekeeper is also going to take that one as well. So, anyone else watching, folks, that you want to go ahead and join us? We're going over our picks right now, and we'll see. Gridiron Girl just joined us. All right, Gig. We have our first pick. We have Jets, Falcons, and both JM and I are going with that. So give us your picks, folks, and we're going to continue. And there it is. Oh, she's going with the Jets. Ugh.
Upset.
Well, they're both 1-3. Well, yeah, okay, it would be an upset because they're at home. Okay, fair enough. The next game that we're going to go over, it's an easy one. It's going to be oh, wait a minute. Did I do that one? Oh, yeah, I did that one accidentally. Sorry, I apologize. Jets at Falcons. Okay, the next game is going to be. Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? Forgive me. I'm all set up. Oh, okay. The Lions and the Vikings will be the second game. Hey, sorry. Had my
Vikings.
head up. Yes. You're going to go with Vikings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is gone, man. Who do they got? Nobody.
Yeah. I'm with you on this one. So, yeah. I wonder who Gridiron. Oh, she's also going with them right now.
Yeah, they are rebuilding.
Okay, I'm going to switch my view for those that are watching. That way you can see the picks and everything that I'm doing on screen. So, all right, we got that going, folks. We have so far these right there, so you guys can follow along. Okay, the next game that okay, that's the Thursday night game. This was, okay, the next one is New Orleans and Washington.
New Orleans all the way. I'm gonna pick New Orleans every time.
Okay, that's good to know.
Saints fan till I die.
Versus Washington. Gridiron Girl, I think, wow, this is the first time, buddy. You and I are on the same one for the first three. And Gridiron Girl. Okay, so we've got the first games there in. All right, the next game that we're going to be visiting is, okay. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Okay, next game is Patriots 1-3 versus the Texans 1-3. I'm gonna go first on
Patriots.
this one. I'm going. Oh, you're going with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Just curious, why?
I believe in Belichick.
Okay, what is Gridiron Girl gonna say on this one? I'm curious. I'm.
Belichick is not gonna go 1-4. I know that for certain. He's gonna win that game.
Wow. Okay, I didn't get a chance to take a look at the numbers. I'm going to look at them right now. Forgive me for stalling. I always go by the number. Oh, Gridiron also went with the Patriots. Damn, both of you. Okay. I'm going to go with the peer pressure. I was leaning towards the Texans. But, all right. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, folks. Next game to watch, it's going to be the Dolphins and the Buccaneers.
Oh
This
man,
one's
of
kind of
course.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
goat.
folks.
I'm picking the goat. Of course.
Yeah. And, when he won his sixth ring, that's when we said, it's over, folks.
Oh yeah.
He is the GOAT. Oh, man, I got so much lip over that. Like, it's all about winning, folks. That's what it is. And yeah, I'm going with him as well. And Gridiron Girl. Oh, man. This might
I
be.
think I think this last championship really cemented it though. Because you
Oh,
look at how Belichick is doing this year, it's like, and how he did last year, it's like, okay, maybe the magic wasn't with you, Belichick. You're a great coach, but you know,
oh, yeah. Now, this is a game where it looks like they're balanced. Whether they are or not, it doesn't matter. This one is interesting. Green Bay Packers 3-1 versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
oh,
Folks,
Packers.
look at these numbers. Okay, you're going with the Bengals? All
I'm
right.
going with the Packers.
Oh, Packers. I apologize.
Yeah,
Look, folks, on total offense, I'm going to go with Packers and Bengals. So total offense is 25th to 22nd. Defense 6 to 7. Passing 24th to 23rd. And rushing 24th to 23rd. This is like, wow, they're right in there.
yeah. But hey, man, they got a great quarterback, and so
Last time these two teams played, it was a long time ago in 2017, September 23rd. Packers did beat them by a field goal, 27-24. JM, I hear you, and I appreciate it. JM went with the Packers. I believe they're at home. Gridiron Girl is going with the home team. And I'm finally deviating. I am going with the Bengals. I don't know why. It feels right, but it's all good. And, folks, I'm not saying they're going to win. You have to understand Scorekeeper's thinking. This is the team that I'm leaning to. I'm not saying they're going to win, but this is the team that I'm choosing. So I
okay.
don't know. I don't know if that's the pussification of America speaking, but yeah, I don't do picks. I just don't. But it's fun. We enjoy doing this. And now we're going to continue. The next game is, of course, Philadelphia. I believe. I was going to say visiting the Eagles. Philadelphia 1-3 versus the Carolina Panthers 3-1. Numbers speak for themselves, folks.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm going with Panthers.
yeah. I think that's a blowout too. All right. Actually, I think I did jump a game. So, JM, scorekeeper, going with the Panthers, and Gridiron Girl. All right, that one was easy. I messed up. Broncos and Steelers.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Yeah. And they're visiting. I'm going with the Broncos, and I think that the dummy pick, Gridiron Girl.
What's going on with Big Ben, man?
I don't know, man. His numbers are absolutely atrocious.
Man,
There's got to be something there. Well, look,
psychologically, you think?
no. Well, psychologically, in that there could be an injury, and all of a sudden we're going to find out about it. Look, his line is sufficient enough to give him cover, but I don't think he has a running game to go with him, does he? I mean, seriously. He's an older
Nah.
quarterback. He's got to have that balance, and they don't have the balance. I just think that we're looking at the beginning of the end of Roethlisberger. I'm sorry. The guy has been beaten up forever. He's not the most mobile quarterback. He's been hit forever. I think it's beginning to take his toll. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's done, but we're looking at the new Ben Roethlisberger. He has to learn to live with his diminished skills.
Yeah.
He's not done. I just think we're now getting an awful taste of the few years that are left.
The idea that he may have a lingering injury, that makes a lot of sense.
And they're not talking about it.
No.
And he may not have told the team because he looks lethargic. It's just not there. The arm strength, I don't know if it's there. Something is up. Something is sapping. It could be it's funny for those of you watching the video. I immediately went to the back. It could be something right above the hip, right above the butt, folks, right there in the back, where you can't because his throwing doesn't seem to be there. And if he's not 100%, he's starting to favor, and then you start questioning again. All right, I'm not an NFL quarterback, but it just doesn't look like he's 100%.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
And I appreciate that. And that's the difference between us and the guys. We assess, they play. So I'm good with it. So the next one's going to be easy. Titans, Jaguars. I know the Jaguars are at home. That's Couch Potato's favorite team. I don't know why. Don't care. Scorekeeper is
I'm
saying
going
the
with
Titans
Mark
are going to
Henry.
do it. Are you really?
Yeah. I'm going with the Titans, man.
All right. Fair enough. Gridiron Girl, let us know what you're going to take. And then we're going to do the first one. Okay, she's also taking the Titans. Sorry for the emails that are coming across screen. I've got to shut my Outlook.
I'm sorry. I said Mark Henry, Derrick Henry.
Oh, you're okay, man. I know enough of football to admit that I wasn't 100% certain. Gridiron Girl. Okay. So we got it. All right, folks. This one's going to be an interesting game. This is one that I'm going to try to watch myself. It's at 1:05 p.m. on CBS. It is the Browns 3-1 versus the Chargers 3-1.
The Browns. I'm going to go with the Browns.
Okay. This game's going to be good, folks. Look at the numbers. It's at SoFi Stadium. Last time I talked about SoFi Stadium, Chargers got. Oh no, wait. Was it the Chargers? No. Well, it doesn't matter. Offense, 13th and 12th. Defense, the Browns are second, and the Chargers are ninth. Passing, the Browns are 26th. Chargers are 7th. And in total rushing, the Browns, man, they're first, and the Chargers are 18th. So Gridiron Girl is taking the Chargers to win at home. And I believe you're taking the Browns, correct?
Yeah, this is a weird time in life, man, to say the Browns are 3-1 and they're like first in rushing. Did you not say that?
Yes, they are overall.
Man, that is crazy, man. I gotta go with the Browns, man. Hey, bro, they impressed me last year. What were they, like 11-5, something like that?
I'll verify. Gridiron Girl, could you help us out on that? What were the Browns last year? But I know they did turn it around. I don't know what their record was, but it was a winning record. Look, the way I look at it, folks, in the numbers, look at this. The Browns' total defense, they're second, and they're first in rushing. Folks, dude, that's winning combinations.
Yes.
Chargers, I know they got A-Bear, but their defense is good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go with the Browns on this one. I guess I'm trying to convince Gridiron Girl, but she knows what she's choosing. So she's going with the Chargers. I'm going with JM on this one. And I like my chances. I like the Chargers, and they are at home, and SoFi is becoming a place that visiting teams don't like. But I think the Browns can play with them, and they're going to beat them there. So
yeah, oh yeah, their quarterback is proving everybody wrong right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was going to be who is this? Tennessee Jaguar. Okay, Cleveland and Los Angeles. Okay, here we go. The next game is going to be the Bears 2-2 visiting the Raiders 3-1 at Las Vegas, of course. The Bears are 32nd in offense. The Raiders 7th. Bears are 12th on defense. Raiders 19th. Bears are 32nd in passing. Raiders 3rd. And in rushing, the Bears are 11th. The Raiders are 27th.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed with the Bears. Not by the least. They need to get it together. I don't know what's going on with that organization, but yeah, that's a disappointment. I think they're gonna be the new Brown.
Oh my God, Gridiron Girl is going with the Raiders. Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah,
All
that's a
right,
smart
well,
pick.
whatever. Yeah, it's a smart pick, but it's so shocking for me to hear that. So 49ers 2-2. Well, you know what? Dream doesn't go with the automatic win. So, but it doesn't matter. 49ers visiting the Cardinals, who are 4-0. 49ers are 2-2. Um, this, I believe, is an easy pick.
That's
I'm gonna,
surprising.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals to win at home.
Yeah,
JM, you too?
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals as well. Yeah,
Okay, we'll see what
Cardinals is
Gridiron.
surprising, man.
Yeah,
I don't want to jump out the window with them, man. I'm gonna wait until week 10 to see how they fare out. But Cardinals are looking real good.
yeah. Oh, okay. And hey, there's a comment. She says, and I'm going to put it up on the board. I'm sorry, I haven't put your picks up, Gridiron Girl. I'm going to go over it right now. The good morning, yes. She chose the Vikings. We chose the Saints, Patriots, Buccaneers, Bengals, Panthers, Broncos, Titans, Chargers, Raiders. And she says Cardinals. Niners don't look good.
Nah, they look confused. They look like they're trying to figure out who's gonna lead their team. They don't have a leader yet,
No, I agree. They do not.
and they have a lot of talent. But it's
Well, someone's got to lead them, and it's just not happening. So that's that one. Okay, here's a game that's coming up. We're going to have the Giants visiting the Cowboys. Two teams going in opposite directions. Giants are 1-3. Cowboys are 3-1. And Cowboys are fifth on offense. Giants are 15th. Cowboys are 26th on defense. Giants are 22nd. Cowboys 15th in passing. Giants 8th. Cowboys are second in rushing, and the Giants are 22nd. Wow. Last time these two teams played was on January 2nd, 2021. Giants took it to the Cowboys 23-19. But the Cowboys are at home. As much as it disgusts me, I'm going with the Cowboys at home. And I believe JM has muted himself for reasons. We'll see. Or we lost the connection. I'm not certain. We'll see right now. But Gridiron Girl is taking the Cowboys. All right. So in the okay. Yeah, we lost him. How you doing, young man? You gotcha? Yeah, there you are. JM? Okay, we're having connectivity issues where he's at. So I don't know if you're muted. We'll see. But I see that you're in the group, but I cannot hear you. So we'll see if we can get it back right now. He might be in a bad area. So yeah, we did lose him. We'll see if we can get him back in just a moment. Let me remove that. Oh, scorekeeper's all alone. Go figure. In the Monday night game. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can bring him back. Are you there, young man? Oh, there's another one. Are you there? Okay, I think we've got you.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I sure
Okay.
can. All right. Giants 1-3, Cowboys 3-1.
Cowboys, man, of course.
Yeah. Gridiron Girl says Cowboys are looking very good. So I'm gonna say Aisha would go for the Cowboys on that one. Just like Speedy always goes for the Raiders, I put his pick in as well. I'm not certain because Dream doesn't always go with his team, the 49ers. He will pick. He tries to pick smartly, but we'll see. All right. Monday night game, Bills 3-1 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow.
Oh,
I
yeah, we
like
already
this
know
one.
what that's about.
All right. Are you going to go with the Bills
What
to
are the
win?
Chiefs' record this year?
They're 2-2, man. And they are at
Hmm.
home. They're at Arrowhead. This one's going to be tough. I'm looking forward to seeing what my compatriots are saying. Gridiron Girl and both you, JM. Look, the Bills in total offense are fourth. They're 30th in defense. Man, that's charitable. Sixth in passing, eighth in rushing. The Bills are eighth in total offense, first in defense, 13th in pass team defense, 13th in passing, and fifth in rushing. That's why you have a 3-1 record. First in defense,
I'm
fifth
still
in
gonna go
rushing.
with
That's
Kansas City though.
okay. Excellent. Gridiron Girl. Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Mitch Trubisky is good, man, but you still got that monster on the Chiefs.
Oh, she likes Josh Allen. Wow.
That's what I meant. I meant Josh Allen. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Um, oh man, this one is tough. These are two good teams. I'm gonna wait till we do the last one on the Monday night game. Oh, what a waste of time. Colts 1-3 versus Ravens 3-1. Gee, let me think. Scorekeeper's gonna go with the Ravens to win at home. Do I even have to ask JM?
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens as well.
Yeah, and I'm almost certain Gridiron Girl is gonna go with them as well. So that means me going back to the Bills and Chiefs. Damn it.
Chiefs, man. The Chiefs.
Okay, Gridiron Girl, duh. She went with Ravens. All right. They are at home. I do like them. He's still doing very well. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. So there it is, folks. We have them. The picks are in. I'm going to now copy and paste those and post them in the thread for everyone else. So it's posted. We've got them all in. And this is good. So let me go to the Sports Talk with the Guys page, update that post for week 5 picks. Let me unpin this one and pin the 5th one. Okay, here we go, week 5. I'm going to edit this one, and it's now going to have our picks. So, all right, we got him in. This is great. Oh, of course it didn't cut and paste. Of course not. What a shock. All right, got him on there. I'm going to update it, and there it is. And I'll probably have to pin that post. So, yeah. Done. Okay, folks. There it is. So we've oh. Oh, she wanted me to go with the Chiefs. Okay, fine, Gridiron Girl. I did. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to take the initiative. But all right. There it is. We've got our picks in. Anyone else, you guys know what you need to do. And we're going to go ahead and just continue at this point, folks. All right. So we've already done our picks. Absolutely awesome. Oh, we didn't do the standings in the NFL. I do apologize, as we do traditionally. So usually we do the standings and then we go over the picks. So, duh. Arr. We're going to do the standings right now, folks. All right. 2021, we're opening season 5 as we know what happened on Thursday. So here are the standings in the NFC West. Cardinals 4-0, Rams 4-1, 49ers 2-2, and the Seahawks 2-3. In the NFC North, Green Bay 3-1, the Bears 2-2, Vikings 1-3, and the Lions 0-4. In the NFC South, we had the Buccaneers tied with the Panthers 3-1, the Saints 2-2, and the Falcons bringing up the rear at 1-3. Folks, if the Falcons can get their stuff together, you realize that the NFC South could be one of the tougher divisions in the NFL all of a sudden. But it is what it is. The NFC East is now becoming the NFC least. The Cowboys are 3-1. The W's are 2-2. The Eagles and the Giants are 1-3. How funny! You have one league so powerful and then the other one worthless. In the AFC, the South, the Titans are hanging on at 2-2, and this is probably even worse than the NFC East. It's the Texans and Colts at 1-3. Jacksonville Jaguars 0-4. So we have the race not for the divisional play, but a race to the bottom. And right now the Jaguars are winning at 0-4. In the AFC East, you have the Bills 3-1, and then you have Miami, New England, and we have the Jets all at 1-3. And then you have the AFC North. This is one of the more better divisions. If the Steelers could turn it around, this could.
You just said more better. I'm interrupting you right now.
Oh my God, I did, didn't I? Oh my God. Dream. My English apologies. I failed. It's early. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Dream. How are you?
Good
He
morning.
got me on it. I pulled a Mariano Rivera's of the world line.
The English police are here.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe I came on and caught that coming out of your mouth.
Dude, and you've been on with me on almost every program. When have I ever said that? Wow. I did. I'm getting old. It is. Oh, and Gridiron Girl says, more Dream. That was cool. That's good. All right, very quickly. In the AFC North, the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns are all 3-1, folks. Wow. And you have the Steelers. What I meant to say, if the Steelers can improve on their play, if they can turn it around, this could be the division. So, but now you have the AFC West. Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos 3-1, and the Chiefs 2-2. Who would have called that? No one. No one. So those are the standings. Dream, we did go over the picks. We just finished up. I know. Did you look? I'm going to do them on screen. Did you want to see them? And we'll see. Or do you want to just go into news coverage and you just send in the picks? What do you want to do?
No, let's go through them real quick. I can't see that though, so you got to elaborate.
Very quickly, the Jets and Falcons. Gridiron Girl went with the 1-3 Jets. JM and Scorekeeper went with the Falcons 1-3.
They're both 1-3.
Yeah, they both suck.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with Gridiron Girl on this one.
Okay. Birds of a feather. All right. Lions 0-4 versus the Vikings 1-3 at home. We all took the Vikings.
Yeah, let's take the Vikings.
Okay. Saints at Washington. Both 2-2. Washington. Okay, yeah, we all went that way too. That was funny. All right, Patriots 1-3 versus Texans at home 1-3. We all went with the Patriots. That's JM, Gridiron Girl, and Scorekeeper. I know. I was leaning to the Texans, dude.
Texans are at home, man. I think that might come to play a little bit, so I'm going to go with them.
JM said, Gridiron Girl says, oops, I meant Morning Dream. Okay.
Nope. Can't take it back. No takesy backsies.
No takesy backsies. That was funny, though, when you said more on how Dream caught me on that word. I thought that was funny. But all right, fair enough. I guess it was one of those Freudians in reverse. So you're going to take the Texans, huh?
Yep.
Damn. I was indecisive on that one, and I followed the herd. So I may reconsider that one. But anyway, Dolphins 1-3 versus Buccaneers 3-1. We all took the Buccaneers.
Yeah, put me down for the Bucs.
All right, now Packers 3-1 versus the Bengals 3-1. Gridiron Girl and Scorekeeper went with the Bengals at home. JM went with the Packers because he said it's still the Packers. It's still Aaron Rodgers. He didn't say Aaron Rodgers, but he said it's the Packers.
How do you say you're an Aaron Rodgers fan without saying you're an Aaron Rodgers fan?
That's pretty good.
I mean, what? How can you pick against the Packers in that matchup?
I'm agreeing with you on that one. I think the Packers are going to take it to them. I don't think it'll be by much. I don't have Big Dog here with me for the spread, but I think the Packers might edge the Bengals out of this one at least by 3.
The Packers got a gunslinger.
Yeah,
no way.
That's what I'm saying.
wanted,
At least by 3, because Aaron Rodgers will get him into position.
folks, I did announce it yesterday. Gridiron Girl, I don't think knows. Big Dog, or I'm sorry, and Dream does not know. JM does because I was right in the middle of it. Folks, Big Dog is not here with us today. He will not be here with us today. Yesterday, Eva Gama passed away. They were still married, and even though they were not, for all intents and purposes, she caught COVID a few days ago, and she passed away yesterday. It
Oh
happened in
my
the
god.
afternoon. Big Dog is not here with us, and I'm sorry. You guys need to know what's going on in the family. Yeah, let's go continue with the picks, right, Dream? After I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid of me, but I apologize, folks. But that's why he's not here with us. But we can get back to that later, or if you want, we'll just get him out of the way. I know, Gridiron Girl, you joined us a tad late, and I apologize. I had talked about it earlier. So I'm sorry, Dream. I've got the next game: Broncos 3-1 versus the Steelers 1-3. We all went with the Broncos. What are you going to go with?
Same. Broncos.
Yep. Eagles 1-3 versus Panthers 3-1 at home. We all went with the Panthers.
Yeah, gotta go with the Panthers on that, man.
Okay, Titans 2-2.
These are these matchups where it's so clearly one-sided that you have to pick those games just because they have to play.
On those, the not so one-sideds are coming up. Next one, Titans 2-2, Jaguars 0-4. We all went with the Titans.
You said that a little bit too early.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you're going with the Titans as well.
Yeah.
All right. Browns 3-1 versus Chargers 3-1. JM and Scorekeeper are going with the Browns. Gridiron Girl is going with the Chargers at home to win.
Oh. I think this is another one where the home team's going to take it.
All right.
We shall see.
Is that your choice?
Oh, it's a coin flip. It really is. They both have great weapons. They both have decent defense. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sticking with my pick.
All right. Bears 2-2, Raiders 3-1. JM, Scorekeeper, and Speedy always goes with the Raiders. So, Gridiron Girl, we all went with the Raiders.
Gruden is gonna beat him with his face, his facial expression.
What's it gonna be, Dream?
We'll go with the Raiders on this one in honor of Big Dog.
Well, he's a Packer. So
yeah, but he likes the Raiders too.
Yeah, well, we all have our faults. Next one, 49ers. I was indecisive on this. I'm a Raider fan, that's why I say it. I kind of edged. I was going to give it the 49ers, but I held your pick. 49ers 2-2 versus Cardinals 4-0. Scorekeeper, JM, and Gridiron Girl went with the Cardinals, the Cardinals, at home.
Oh, I hate you. Not you, Scorekeeper. I hate the NFL schedule.
I felt it. I felt your hatred. Bring it forth. Oh.
As if there was a great disturbance in the force.
Oh, there is. Oh, God.
Damn.
Yeah, I overdid it. Sorry.
I gotta go with the.
I think we just lost JM. He's like, "What the hell's going on?"
Well, the Cardinals got to lose sometime. Might as well be to the 49ers.
Okay. So, Giants 1-3 versus Cowboys 3-1. We all went with the Cowboys. I threw Aisha's pick because she is a Cowboy. So, we all went with the Cowboys. Okay, so you're going with the Giants.
If I have to.
Well, you tell me.
I have to.
Okay, fair enough. And I think Big Dog also does that, doesn't he? He'll never go with the Cowboys.
It's not a good football decision. I understand that, but my hate for the Cowgirls lives on and burns with a passion.
You and Big Dog have the same theme, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll never choose them. So you and the Giants. I'm sorry, you and the Big. Oh, he is a Giant. The Big Dog.
We are the Giants football world.
Yeah. Now here's a great Monday Night America game. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Freudian slip. Sunday night football game. 3-1 Bills versus the Chiefs, 2-2. Gridiron Girls taking the Chiefs to win on the road, and JM and Scorekeeper went with the Chiefs.
Oh, so you all went with the Chiefs?
No, Gridiron Girl went with the Bills.
Oh, you said she went with the Chiefs.
Sure.
I thought you did, at least.
She went with the more. More clarity. More bigger. More better. There it is. Sorry.
Well, I guess I have to go with the. Damn.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're okay.
Kicked out.
Yeah, where you are, that's why you were solid up until you got into this area.
Yeah, because I'm at work and I'm walking, so it's
Yeah. Oh man, I missed the fly.
I don't want to do this.
So which one's it gonna be? Are you gonna go with the Bills?
I am.
All right. Awesome. And in the give me game, Monday night, Colts 1-3 versus Ravens at home 3-1. Scorekeeper JM and Gridiron Girl went with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Dream is smart.
All right.
What about Monday night game? That was a Monday night game?
That was the Monday night, the give me, yep.
Yep. I already got my Thursday night game. I'm good.
Yeah. I think
1-1 for this week.
What? Oh, ha ha ha. You're funny. All right, we shall see. So I'm updating it now. We have the most up-to-date one.
You have the most best version?
The bestest?
You have the bestest. Your grammar would be so upset at you.
Oh, did he get kicked out? How you doing, man?
No, I'm here. I'm just letting Dream savor it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have a good one.
Okay, I'm going to pin this one to the top, and I'm going to do week 5 picks. I'm going to update it and ask you to bear with me, so I have the cut and paste ready to go. So once again, folks, I asked to follow the threads. That's how we're going to do it, and I'm going to edit it with the picks now, and we are going and blowing. So it is week 5, and we've got the up-to-date picks in there. So thank you, folks. That is absolutely awesome. Great. Roz, good morning. Thank you, Roz. Let us have your picks. We just did them right now. I posted them in Sports Talk with the Guys, and would appreciate it. Yes, condolences to the big dog. Thank you, Roz.
We should just have Roz list out the teams with the favorite colors, and just go off of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. Yes. So we can get Roz, because she does go by the color. Well, most of the time she goes by the colors. But you're right. We'll have to see. Our hearts do go out to the big dog right now, folks. And I am going to take a moment before we get into any other news. So, I am eternally grateful that JM joined us over an hour ago, and Dream joined us a few minutes ago, as did Gridiron Girl and everyone in the chat room. Folks, the name of this program is entitled Sports Talk with the Guys. And Big Dog, when we were looking for a name, he called it that. He said, because we're not going to be here forever. This program's going to live on. And that way, no one's name is in it. It's always going to be Sports Talk with the Guys. As sexist as it is. And it's going to remain that way. But,
well,
folks,
at least in America, the plural is masculine.
Yes. Yes, it is. Folks, this program operates with the big dog. And when he is not here, we are... Actually, I don't think it operates... Look, if you guys aren't here, I don't do a program. And I was just holding out till we could get here, and JM saved me. at the 1 hour mark, which was beautiful. And we started talking as we did. This program was not meant to be done alone. I cannot bore people on sports. They won't talk to me again because it's the Yankees and the Yankees. I can bore the crap out of people, but that's not what we do here. Sports Talk with the Guys is a family community, and that's how it works. And when one of ours is not here, it does hurt. It makes a difference. And we do miss you, big dog. We know you need to take care of what you're going to take care of, and I will contact you, but we do miss you. This program is big dog as well. So, as much as it is Dream, as much as it is Almighty, as much as it is Speedy, and now as much as it is JM. Because this is your third time with us at 2 in a row now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm enjoying myself, definitely.
And I thank you.
I tricked him.
We do.
I tricked him because I sent him the link early, and then I didn't get on for a while after.
Dude, no one was on. I'm telling you. No one was on.
And I thought it was weird, man, but then he told me what happened. I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah. He guilted you into staying. Is what happened.
No, not at all.
I use my skills to make it happen. So, yeah, I'm not going to let... Look, JM, Dream and I, over the years, the stuck-up little narcissists that we are, we've always played a game amongst ourselves. We've always... Because he and I read, we study, we do stuff, but we don't have a lot in our universe... Many in our universe, I said a lot, forgive me, many in our universe that don't get what we say. And it's not that we're being superior in it. It's just we've learned a word and we want to use it. Or we know of a word and it just happens. And it's so sad when we use that word and we realize we use it and we see the blank stares. And it's just so disappointing because they don't know. They're shocked that they've heard that word for the first time and they don't want to play. And it's disappointing. So Dream and I
What's the word?
have whatever it be. You know,
okay.
It's just it's not a particular word. It's just word. When Dream and I met each other, I swear to God, it was like we were flirting with one another, but in English. And that's how our joke became to be, that Dream and I flirt with each other. We don't, folks. It's our love of the English language, right, Dream?
Yep.
And we carry that. We flirt in English. But everyone thinks that we're flirting just to be stupid. No, we've done it forever in English, and I love doing that. And Dream and I will get Woody when we have words, and then I'm listening to everything he says as he listens to me. Like he caught the one damn word, man.
I tell you what, though, I wouldn't use Woody and flirting in the same sentence.
Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Okay, we don't use the word.
That's enough. I think that's enough elucidating on that.
Yes. As a matter of fact, JM, we don't use that word. Do you know what we call it? We call it an intellectual. What? Oh no, we do say, "Ooh, that's an intellectual Woody." You know, because it stimulated us, and not in the physical sense, but in the mental sense. I've used that phrase many times. Ooh, and it's always preceded by a ooh. That's an intellectual Woody, an IW we call them, because it's like it really got us going. So so we still use that phrase. But anyway, that's the game that Dream and I have played ad infinitum, ad absurdum.
Ad nauseum.
Ad nauseum, yes! So you see, that's what we're doing. And, there's Gridiron Girl. Yes! Woody! And Buzz. So there you go. I got away with that one. So there it is, folks. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue. We've done our picks. They're posted. Everyone else, don't forget to join us. The cat's out of the bag. I'm sorry. If you guys want to go and spend some time with the big dog, by all means, send him a message. Do whatever. He's not a public man when it comes to... This is the most public that he is, this program. So if you want to talk to him, it wouldn't hurt. Look.
Well, that and his time in West Hollywood.
Oh. He's told you that story?
No, I was there. He made some money. I collected my commission.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What? JM, yes. My O is more like, and I wasn't there. I wasn't, privy to this one. I know the big dog does things, but wow. Eureka. Wow.
West Hollywood is the equivalent of Bourbon Street, JM.
I can imagine.
Now, was it Sunset, Melrose, or Santa Monica? Just curious.
It was off of Sunset. He didn't even make it to Sunset.
Make it till you fake it. All right, fair enough.
It's like when you're in the corner of Bourbon past Lafitte's bar in the dark alleyways.
Oh my goodness. We've seen a lot of movies of that stuff. I actually understand visually, but yeah, I don't know.
JM knows what I'm talking about. It's a Louisiana thing.
Hell yeah. The Alaska Airlines fares have started up again, Dream. I gotta get out there, dude. Look, I really don't want to go out there because it's hurricane season. When does hurricane season? It ends November 1st, right, guys? Allegedly.
One weekend in spring that we're clear.
1 weekend in spring.
It's hurricane season all year round.
It is, isn't it? Here's my Clipper card, folks, from when I went to.
The rest of the world has different seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Louisiana has Mardi Gras season, crawfish season, football season.
And hurricane
what was
season.
the other one?
What? Hurricane season. That's all I could think of.
Hurricane, crawfish, football, and Mardi Gras, and carnival season. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
And
that's how we
rain
go by our
all year round.
Okay,
folks. Bipolar.
I want to go back. I just posted the article in the chat room on Sports Talk with the Guys. Folks, sorry for switching gears, but everyone was up in arms over this one. I want to know what your opinions. The USA Today article, this is what the opinion was. Ravens coach John Harbaugh was out of line with the last second play for the record. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but basically the Ravens were putting it to the Broncos 23-7 on Sunday. And here's the rub. After Baltimore snuffed Denver's final drive by intercepting backup Broncos quarterback Drew Lock in the end zone with 3 seconds remaining, Harbaugh called for a running play on the Ravens' last snap, despite their 16-point advantage. Quarterback Lamar Jackson gaining 5 yards around the left side as the clock expired. Why is it a rub? The play gave the Ravens 102 rushing yards on a day when Jackson threw the ball exceptionally well for an offense that's needed more for that dimension, and allowed Baltimore to tie the Pittsburgh Steelers record established from 74 to 77 for most consecutive regular seasons, 43, with triple-digit yards on the ground. Okay, the opinion is he was selfish, he was going for the record, he was risking, he was being a dick. Okay, now, this is Scorekeeper's opinion. Records are meant to be broken, even if it's a blowout. Why do we play this game? You're telling me one final play when they were up 23-7, you're saying that when records are meant to be broken, look, let's look at it another way. If you're winning and you have a chance to go for the record, you're not going to try to get the record that it's one of the all-time greatest. I'm not saying it's one of the all-time greatest records, but they've now tied the record 43 games in a row of triple-digit rushing yards. Did you guys know that? It's 43 games in a row.
No, I didn't know
I don't
that.
have a problem with it, man. I really don't. You can say what you want, gentlemen. You know, it's a gentleman's sport, and you know, if you have the lead, you should just win gracefully. I say
right.
F that. I say F that. You
I say run the score up.
I've always been under the impression where, and I've said this multiple times, you beat the other team If you're winning, you beat the other team so handily that no ref can take it away. And
yes,
you make sure that they know you came to play, because you know what happens the next game. You're up ahead, and next thing you know, the next team that you're playing is like, oh well, if they're up ahead, they let it relax in the last couple minutes, so we have a chance to really pull this ahead. Gives them motivation, gives them whatever. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? We don't do that. We play to win. We play to score. We play to break records. Individual accolades are nice, but it's a team record. This is for the team. And I'm sure the team had their choice in the matter too. The quarterback could have audibled the play. The quarterback could have said, "No, I don't think we're going to do this today." The running back, could have just taken. They all could have just taken a knee at that time. Let the clock run out. The coach calls the play, but it's up to the team to run it. If the coach calls the play and they say, "Okay, cool. You know what? Yeah, let's do this." Then they're taking the ball and they're doing what the coach tells them to do. But if the coach said, "Hey, we're going to do this," they have mics for a reason. They're going to they're going to tell the coach, "Hey, look, this isn't what we want to do. I don't feel good about this." Whoever the running back is at the time can tell him, "Hey, look, my knee's hurting or my back's hurting. I don't think I can do this right now." They all have options. They all have mouths. They can all tell the quarterback, to tell the coach, "Look, we're not going to do this." They made a decision as a team to go forward with the play that was called, and they went with it. And all power to them, because you know what? You're breaking records. That's freaking awesome.
Okay, JM, hold your thought. I want to add this. Apparently, Fangio's bigger point that Harbaugh was wrong, and there's no denying the play could have gotten Jackson hurt or otherwise unnecessarily added to Baltimore injuries woes elsewhere, or even claimed a defender from Denver in some unfortunate pileup. They're saying that this one play, this one risky play to get to the record, could have hurt someone. I want to answer that, and then I'm going to go to JM, and then Dream and everyone else. You stupid, illiterate jackass! That can happen on every play. You trying to justify your thinking by that is basically using that colloquialism that I say, oh, the Mariano Riveras of the world. You have nothing to say. You're throwing a tantrum, you illiterate jackass, by saying, okay, first of all, you weren't a gentleman by taking a knee. You're being a dick, but because you were being a dick, you were risking your team by being a dick.
They risked their team when they signed that contract.
Yes, JM, your comments on risking and on the whole thing of running 5 yards to get the record. Well, no, to tie the record at 43 games. Okay, he's muted right now. I believe he's probably dealing with a customer right now, so I apologize. But folks, to use that thing that you every play someone can get hurt. Come on, man. That's stupid. It's a ridiculous argument.
That's why they get paid the big bucks. They have the fancy trainers. They got all the doctors on staff, because injuries happen regardless. Somebody could have twisted an ankle taking a knee. It happens.
Gridiron Girl, who was on the other side of that, says it was all good. They were going for a record. You play 4 quarters, you play to win. Now, I get it, folks, about the gentleman thing. I would have always have taken a knee. No, not at all. I would have always have taken a knee, but there's a chance for that record. Why the hell do we play? And it was a team record. It wasn't an individual record. It was a team record. You guys are on the wrong side. You goddamn pussies. This is real. I bet you they were Pittsburgh fans that were bitching about this. But anyway.
I believe it. I believe that 100%.
I know you were busy, and I apologize, but I'm sure you've got something to say on this.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Dream, man. Run the score up, man. Get those records, man. Make history, because you never know when you'll get that opportunity again. That's a part of your legacy. Fuck everybody else's feelings. That's what I say. Pardon my French.
No, no partying here, folks. Look, I've told the story before. Dream and I were involved in a youth program some years ago, and I disliked passionately being against Dream. The only team I wanted to be on was I wanted Dream on my team because I was going to win. If I was against Dream, we were going to get our asses handed to us, and it happened regularly when I was against him. But Dream, even then, being a teenager, was genteel. He understood stuff, and I think that's why we've gotten along forever, Dream and I. But there was a game, we were playing a softball game, it was a pickup softball game, and there was like maybe 8 players on each side. I picked, well, let's just say that I didn't have the very good players on my team. And they had an inning where, good God, I think they scored like 20, 30 runs against us. And when the inning finally ended, I said, how many runs did you get? And Dream said, he looked down and 10. And I said, shit, I'll take it. and we took it. Well, this team was lighting us up like 30-7. And then they did what happens. They went cold. And then we got 1 run here, 5 runs there. And eventually we actually pulled ahead. And my team started to celebrate and cheer and go crazy. Dude, it should have been 80-0. But instead it wasn't what it was. And we actually came back to score. And on those scores came back to win. And we started to cheer and whoop it up. And I turned to my team and I said, shut up. Don't do that. Don't do that. And they stayed quiet. And I told them, when they were lighting us up, when they were kicking our ass, they were not whooping it up. They were not, they were doing the high fives and everything, but they weren't being dicks about it.
Yeah.
So when we came back to take the lead and hold on to the lead, I immediately got to my, don't be dicks about it. We're winning. Now we have to win. And we did win. But it was a thing where I instilled in them, they weren't dicks to us. Don't be dicks to them. Because if you piss them off, they can come back. I'm sorry, what was that, JM?
I said I'll wait till after the win.
Yes.
No, but it's one thing to be, a sore loser. That's a horrible thing to be. But I think even worse is to be a sore winner. You don't rub it in your opponent's face. You just let it be. You know what? I let my talking on the field do the damage. It's like whether it's softball, football, basketball, it don't matter. You leave it on the court, you leave it on the field, you win the game, and thanks for playing, thanks for trying. It was a great game, and you walk off. You celebrate with your team. You don't rub it in your opponent's face.
Yeah, that's
you talk all the shit you want in the locker room.
And that's confidence too. When you confident you could beat somebody's ass, man, you don't brag.
Yeah.
Right. And I've been against this showboating stuff when they do it in every sport. It's like, dude, that's what you have, you immature little brat.
I'm not writing yourself.
Yeah, it's like come on, let's get real. But anyway, look, I was lucky, and I've talked about this. When I did the color commentating with Couch Potato for the Indoor Football League, I had the chance to see indoor. And I thought it was awesome that every time they scored a touchdown, they were given either 15 or 20 seconds to do whatever the hell they wanted, folks. They could, do the dance, spike the football, whatever. Both teams could do it. And you know what, folks? There were never any unsportsmanlike conduct calls. I do believe the NFL should have that. Where,
man, these celebrations are getting out of hand. Have you seen them? They're just like...
No, I haven't, but I come from a Latin background that you want to see celebrations getting out of hand, see a goal score.
No, you want to see celebrations get out of hand, just go to any quinceañera.
Oh my God.
But I mean, the NFL has gotten so bad to where they practice celebration.
Sure, that's what they do in soccer.
That's crazy.
You know what? But okay, you know what? But JM, okay, yes, it's crazy, and yes, it's a touchdown. This is what you're paid to do. But think about it. If both teams get to do it when they score, dude, it makes it less. Someone's going to score more. It's just a fact. But
yeah.
I'm for that, where you give each team whatever it is, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 30. Let them do what they're going to do, and then that's it. I think it takes, it'll add to it. I didn't know they were practicing that. I think that's kind of cool. And I want to give a shout
my
out
thing
to
is,
Sergio Lomelli. Thank you for the like. Sergio, we've done our picks already. Please go to the link on the Sports Talk with the Guys page, and you'll see the picks. So give us your picks, please.
I just want to say, like, as far as celebrating after a touchdown or after a score of some sort, I think it's way more intimidating to not celebrate.
Oh, I agree.
From an opponent's standpoint, it's like, oh, he just ran 30 yards for a touchdown. Ooh, he wasn't happy with that. He thinks he could do better. Oh shit, what's going to happen next? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's more intimidating. So, like, when I see all the, oh my god, I ran 2 yards and scored a touchdown. I'm the best in the world. It's like, whatever.
And then you get blown out by 30.
Yep.
Okay, look, but that's what I was talking about earlier about being the dick stuff and winning with dignity. You can be the most fearsome team, but you gain respect by when you beat the opponent. Oh, Sergio says he woke up late. Yes, but yeah, we already did the live picks, and we've actually done them twice, folks. James Worthy on the Lakers, one of the best forwards ever to play the game. Never showboated, he never did the dunk. I saw him do a dunk once, but it's because he was pissed at the other guy. That was the only time. Otherwise, he beat yo ass each and every time, and he never showboated. I respect those guys. I admire those guys. Now, seeing a dunk in basketball, I know we've gone to the NBA very quickly. It is an exciting thing, folks. I get it. But one thing is to dunk. Another thing is to be a dick. And if you want to be a dick, I swear to God, in baseball, I was the anti-dick on my team. If there was a dick that we were up against, I came into the game with one mission and one mission only, and I was there to plunk that bastard. You want to be a dick? No problem. No problem. It's called enforcement on the field. Let them enforce the stuff on the field. I've always been for that. Now, if you guys have headhunters, hey, you go after those fuckers too. Excuse me. Sorry for the language. But it's the way it is, folks.
Watch your fucking mouth, man.
Are you using the word mouth again?
You're cursing way too fucking much.
Dream, you need to watch your use of the word mouth. Anyway. Yeah, Sergio, the link is on the Sports Talk with the Guys. Please give us your link. We are a little out of control in the language, and I do apologize, folks. But it's all good. Any other stories? Because now we got the stuff going on in football, folks. A married man was caught getting, I guess, the lap dance. Was it? The viral video of Urban Meyer. Is he going to be fired, folks? Yep.
For getting a lap dance? Oh, my gosh.
He's married.
I'm not married, so I don't have anything to say about that.
Oh no, you do, you do, JM. I think we may have heard part of it. So you don't think it's a big deal then, right? It was a lap dance.
I don't think it warrants him getting fired.
Okay.
Maybe by his wife, but not by his job.
Oh, okay. Good point. Maybe by his wife. Yes. Dream.
Yeah. I think that's a personal issue. Unless there's a code of conduct that he violated, that he signed a contract on with the team or something like that. But I mean, that's his personal life. He can do whatever the F he wants. But I mean, he's got to deal with the repercussions in his personal life. You know, like if his wife didn't know or whatever, well, guess what? She's gonna know now. You know, but I mean, I'm not one to frequent strip clubs, so I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a couple, but not like it's never been like a huge draw for me. It's I don't know. I don't think it's something to be like fired over. I mean, if the wife knows about it and it's not a big deal with her, then, you know, That's different than if
Somebody,
he's like going to like the VIP room and doing unmentionable acts, shall we say, or overtly hiring prostitutes or whatever. That's a different story. But if he's literally just getting a lap dance, like in the main room, whatever, I don't think that's a fireable offense.
One of our female members. Okay, here we go. There it is. Gridiron Girl says it's a big deal that he did not fly back with the team. Says he's an ass. Okay.
There it is. So if he was supposed to be on the plane flying back with the team, then that's where he was supposed to be legally, like in his contract. So that's where the problem is. Not that he got a lap dance, but
I don't
that he
think he's
wasn't
gonna
with
get
the team.
fired though. He might pay a fine.
If that's where he's supposed to be,
Wait a minute.
he might get
Folks,
fined.
Urban Meyer is the head coach of which team? 0-4.
It sounds like they're just looking for a reason to get rid of him.
0-4. Sorry for the spittle, folks. But the team is
0-4, 0-4, and he's doing that.
Funny, I'm using a colloquialism by saying, funny, Jaguars can't score, but he can. I can't believe you guys didn't beat me to that one. Oh, that's another one. I apologize. I'm sorry that the opportunity was not taken by you guys. Apparently it was by Mr. Meyer.
Urban Meyer's a nice guy, man. Urban Meyer's a really nice guy.
So then the question is, did he pay for it or not?
I'm sure that'll be his rebuttal.
Folks, I'm not one to throw sticks. I can't because it is a personal nature. I do agree he is an ass. He is married. It has to be resolved between them. I'm not going to stick my nose into that because it's something that they need to do.
But I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It was a lap dance, so it's not like he was smashing.
Yep.
It was a lap dance, and some wives, give men passes on that.
Believe it or not, yes, I've heard that. I will tell you, folks, that it like Dream. I was taken to a strip club right before I got married. That's the only time I've ever been to a strip club. My coworkers treated me out, and they knew I'd never been to one, and they took me to one, and that was it. I've never been to one ever since. So a lap dance.
I'm not big on strip clubs either, man. I once went into a strip club, and a chick sat down right next to me, and she began to have a conversation. We having a great conversation, and she was like, "All right,
I've had those.
That's $10." I was like, "Oh, okay." I think that was my first time in a strip club.
I didn't know that they paid for me. Oh, dude, they spent a lot of money that day because I didn't know the girls come over to the table and they talk to you, and they all told them that I was about to get married and everything, and I guess they were kind of waiting for the cue, and I didn't say anything, and I wasn't interested. I was just there, guys. They bought me like 6 beers because they kept getting warm. I'm that guy. I kept ordering a beer, and I'm a social drinker where I just drink to be with everyone. So they kept buying. I'm like, guys, you're wasting money on the beers. But hey, it is what it is. I've only been to one in my life. But have I had a lap dance? Yep, I actually did once. I will admit to that. I did.
I think that's like a rite of passage as a man.
I then thank God I have that right passed. I was stunned. It was a going away gift. I thought it was kind of funny.
You remember his name?
No, I was about to say she is still friends with me on Facebook.
Yay!
And I'll leave it at that. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and that was it. And she was leaving my universe for the sake. And the sad thing was, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed by it. I was stunned that it was actually happening, and there were witnesses to it. Oh my God! It was like, I look back and I'm not going to say where it happened, but there were witnesses. And
we know where it happened.
Good thing he didn't have social media back then. Jeez.
Oh, no, thank God. Yeah.
Jeez Louise, man.
Oh! That's very good. That's very good, Sergio. Actually, it should have been kitty on your lap. Doesn't count. Oh, that was funny, Sergio. I like it. Yes, good. I haven't had a dog on my lap in like ever, and cats, yeah, more likely. But that was funny, guys. But look,
dude, I tell you,
that's it.
if there was social media when I was growing up, I'd probably be famous. How you doing, Claudia?
Okay, you,
No,
yes.
man.
Me, no. I would have been nobody then, like I'm nobody
How you
now.
doing, Miss Costello?
So,
There was social media when I was a kid.
oh, you'd be somebody.
I'd be blocked on every site imaginable.
Nah, dude, the girls all talked about you back then. You could have been one of those influencers. Dude,
I probably would have been like Tom Green in my day.
That's funny. That's good. I would have been the wannabe that I am now, the influencer now. I'm nobody. So, Urban Meyer officially, folks, it's going to have to resolve that issue with his wife if there is an issue to resolve. As far as the team, if, as Dream said, if there's any conduct that he violated, he was not on the plane. Thank you, Gridiron Girl. It's going to have to be resolved. It is a personal issue that may affect the team. I do have a code of conduct.
Yeah, they might start winning.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Well, if they fired him, got a new coach, and they started winning, that'd be hilarious.
That would be a coach. Just before you go, you got to get a lap dance so the other team can win. That's pretty good. I like that.
Dude, honestly, like, if they fire him, it's because they were searching for a reason to fire him.
Yeah, 0-4. Sergio does say, and I believe this is rhetorical, is it bad to put a candy machine outside your door for Halloween? Just asking. Jesus, Sergio. Oh my God.
That's not even that bad.
No, but it's funny.
Yeah.
This year, due to COVID,
capitalism.
Yes, I have it planned. Speaking of being that way, I know. Don't you hate when people do that? Anyway, I am going to give out candy this year because, as for those of you that know me, my significant other, my estranged significant other, has never been for Halloween, and I haven't given out candy because I acquiesced to her. Screw that.
Ooh.
If there are any kids that are going to be, risking COVID, stupid or otherwise, I'm going to give candy. Because if those kids are trying to have a bit of normalcy, I'm going to try to give out candy.
You should scare them, too.
My favorite is the fact that, like, a lot of people leave the candy bucket outside the door. And it's like every single kid that reaches in is got their germs all over everything. It's like, all right, cool. You go for it. You risk that because who knows who's carrying and whatnot and the other.
I'm not going to leave a candy bucket. I will have gloves and I will hand out candy because I want to. Because speaking in another persona, the economy's numbers are not good. They look good, but they're not.
Yep.
And it may be bad. So if there are going to be kids that are going to be out there looking for candy, I hope to be one to be able to give them candy. You
better bust out with those king size. None of those fun size candy bars or minis.
Why the hell do they call them? I know a comedian talked about those fun. This is fun size? Yeah, not even close. All right.
So I got a Halloween joke for you.
Oh, please.
In sports talk with the guys fashion. Why don't witches wear underwear?
Why don't witches wear underwear? My two sisters report here during tax season on Saturdays. Why don't they wear underwear?
So they can get a better grip on their broom.
Oh, yes. Oh, excellent. Wow. Yes. No, my older sister Rose knows that. I told her that they asked for her, and I said, did you see the brooms outside? They weren't there. Outside the office. So what I did is, to be an asshole, One day that they weren't there, I got 2 99-cent brooms, 99-cent store brooms, and I put them outside the office, the garage where my office is, and I put
Wow.
them both there. No one caught it. Oh my God, no one caught it. Oh man, but
you got to
Good
just
one.
put little hooks with their names on it,
okay,
and then
wow.
when they come over, just hang one broom on whoever's hook is there. Just don't let them know until they leave. They're like, "What the?"
Well, putting their name on the hook, dude, that's risking my life. But the funny thing is, I did tell my older sister about that, and she chuckled because I said, "Hey, your sisters aren't here." Oh no, they're getting maintenance done on their brooms. And she chuckled. She laughed. She thought that one was funny. Now, my sister that's also older, Alma, she'd probably be hurt by that one. But that's okay. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's all good. Do you guys have any particular stories that you want to get to right now?
Not that I could think of.
Dream? Okay, Dream went silent. Okay, folks, did you hear the comment about John Gruden talking
Man, I
about...
appreciate that, bro. Thank
Okay.
you, bro.
Did you guys hear the
Oh,
comment that
yeah.
apparently
I just got
10
tipped
weeks ago?
$100.
Dude, you did?
Yeah. One of my
Wow.
customers just walked up to me and handed me $100. Today's a
Dude,
good day.
hell yeah. Absolutely awesome. Dude, good for you. Um, may I ask you a personal, not related to the 100, but kind of indirectly, because I just lost Dream. There's a particular day in December that we as customers are supposed to, leave something. Do people know that? Do they leave it on that day? Do they leave like gifts or tips or something?
Oh yeah, a lot of it depends on what area you work in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, I know some carriers, man, who pull in thousands of dollars around that time.
So people do that.
Oh yeah.
John,
That
you telling him about that time you got the tip?
dude, he just got a tip right now.
Yeah, I just got a tip.
Hey,
It was a $100 tip.
congratulations!
Good
Ooh,
for you,
go put that on Sheba.
man. Aisha, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man.
Aisha, I appreciate the like. I did choose the Cowboys for you to win, but like I told Sergio, the
Oh
picks
no,
are up on
I didn't
Sports
hear
Talk with
anything.
the
You sounded
guys.
like blah 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 blah. That's the way you
Me?
sounded to me just now.
Right now, me? Really?
Nah. Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
yeah.
That's probably just me. That's probably me
Yeah, I
though.
think it is just you. Good morning, Aisha.
Repeat that
We did
again.
the picks. Aisha, I said good morning to Aisha. She just joined us. I was letting her know, and Sergio, that our picks are on Sports Talk with the guys. The page, please. Please put your picks there because we've already gone over them twice. So we'll see. Aisha, the big dog's not here with us. Yesterday, his estranged wife passed away. So that's all we know. I don't know if you're friends with him on Facebook, but everyone, that's why the big dog is not with us today. And I'm sorry for having to repeat again. Big dog is a private man, but he is going through a hard time right now. So I want to get back to it. Some stories. So yeah, he got tipped. Are you saying, Dream, he got tipped more than $100 once?
Oh yeah, I get tipped all
No.
the time. There's this lady when I first started. This lady named Miss Mary. She would tip me $10 every day.
Oh
Wow.
wow, that
You
is
don't
cool.
change
What's going
that
on, Mr.
route.
Tom? All right, Coach Rob. I mean,
That you know,
it's really it has nothing to do with the route in every way how you treat people,
yes.
how you handle situations. You know, 'cause, I mean,
You
if you're an
know,
asshole, they're not going to give you anything.
okay, right.
That's
You know,
true.
I like to say hi to the postal carriers when they come by. I hear them showing up, and I might be at the door sometimes, but I think that might come across as a little creepy. So I stop doing that. I wait till they put the mail in, and then I get the mail. And they now know that I like to do that, so they'll hear the door open, and I'm deliberately getting my mail out there and stalling for a second. And if the postal carrier looks back, I always, wave and hi, and I always say thank you. I
Yeah,
love getting mail. So I do.
It is kind of weird when people do that. It's like, damn, were you waiting on me?
Oh yeah, and I
You
did
know,
that once, and I saw my regular postal carrier's reaction. I was like, "Oh, that was
have a good one.
bad." Yeah, that was
But
bad. So I don't do that anymore.
it's very but it's very important to know your mailman because you never know what could happen. Like this guy, I get along with all the dogs. That's not a some mailmen get along with dogs. So I get along with all the dogs on my route. And this guy in particular, he had a dog, and the dog was real friendly to me, but he did not want me messing with his dog. So
Oh,
one day the dog gets out, and he comes to me asking me if I knew what the dog was. I was like, no, you don't want me messing with the dog. So it's like, yeah, it's very important to get to know your mailman. You never know. We see everything. So you never
yes.
know what could happen. I found plenty of dogs. People like to steal dogs around here. So
Oh, really? Well, I
yeah.
guess that happens here too. I'm grateful for my post because I do receive. One time when I was much younger, it was very hot, and I was getting back from the market. And I'll kid you not, this is probably one of the only times I ever did this. I was getting back to the market, and it was hot, and it was a younger kid that was covering, and he came over, and I smiled. I said, "Oh, hey, thanks for getting the mail. No bills, please, none." I'm sure you get that all the time,
Oh yeah.
but
Hey, the most famous joke is, where's my check?
oh, oh, where's my check?
Hey, and it's so funny because people like they'll say that and they just bust out laughing so hard. I'm like, is that really that funny?
I guess to them, yes. It's funny. Well, the kid came by, and he was perspiring. It was a hot day, and we were out in Pomona, and like I said, we were putting the stuff in from the market, and I smiled, laughed, and he handed me the stuff, and I said, "Hey, dude, it's hot, and I know this is the worst thing I can give you, but damn it, at least you don't have to go buy one." I had the 6-pack of the smaller ones. Not the. Oh, I did get him, Aisha. She just saw me kill a fly. I did. I was so mad. I got the fly swatter, and you could see me do it. Yes, I killed him. Anyway, I got him. I got the little bastard. You didn't see my satisfaction. Anyway, I handed him one of those, not the 1 liter Cokes, but the like 20 ounce or whatever. And I told him, and I said, and it's a
Yeah.
cherry Coke, young man. So it's hot.
Oh, I love
I
him.
feel you. And I think he had gone around the cul-de-sac and he'd already finished it.
Oh yeah, those things are so
And
good, man. Man,
yeah, but
if
it's
they're
not
nice
good
and
for you on
cold.
a hot day, dude.
Oh man, hey bro, I have 2 bottles of Mountain Dew in
Oh, okay.
my cooler right now.
I hear it. Yeah, and do you know what was really cool? It's just he was really, oh, dude, thank you. And he downed it. So he was on the other side of the
Yes.
cul-de-sac and he had the empty bottle. And I was like, oh, dude, I'll take it. So I just, jogged across the street. And I said, hey, dude, don't worry about throwing that away. I got you. And it was cool. And I think it was one of the only times that I saw him. But it was perfect timing. It was hot as heck. And I was like, dude, I can only
Hey, that
imagine.
dude's gonna remember you, bro. Everybody else
That's
probably gives him water, but you gave him a cherry Coke. He's not gonna forget that.
well, you should get water because the cherry Coke, I think, dehydrates you and
Hey,
everything.
you
But
see how he down that cherry Coke, huh? Give him the cherry Coke, bro.
dude, yeah, okay. It was my house here, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Right before the 5th house, that thing was gone. That tells you how hot it was.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so it was cool. I've just remembered that, but I've always liked to greet my postal carriers. I love getting mail. I do.
Yeah.
I'm also that jerk that leaves the mail with a little clip. Those postage page return address ones, the ones that are
Yeah.
real thick. You know why, right? Because they send me
Yeah.
the mail, the junk mail. I'm like, oh, screw it. I want to keep the post office in service. So I just pack up all that stuff and put it in the return postage free envelope and say, here you go.
You talking about the junk mail? The stuff
Yeah.
that's in your name?
Yeah. And then I get the postage, return free. I just pack it back up into that tiny little envelope that says return postage paid, and I send it back to them.
Oh wow.
I want to keep because they have to pay for that. I want to keep the Postal Service in business, so I do that. I've been doing that
That's
for years.
pretty cool.
I talk about it on my programs. I say, hey, you guys want to help the Postal Service? All the junk mail that you get that has a return postage paid envelope, put it in there and send it back.
That is very smart.
Yeah, I love Post. I love the Postal Service. But anyway, I think I'm one of the few. You guys didn't do the, and I'm way off topic on this one. I apologize, folks. We'll get back to sports in a moment. But you guys didn't do the food drive the second Saturday in May, did you?
No, we do a food drive every November around Thanksgiving time.
In your area, right where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the oh my goodness. We support it here for my company, Jedi.tax. We support Stamp Out Hunger. There it is. That one is done in May, the second Saturday in May. I'm a big believer in that one, dude. I've always been. I like that one. So you guys do one in November, huh? What's it called?
Third harvest, or second harvest, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
No, that's all right, man.
Something
I'm
to do with
putting you on the
harvest,
spot.
but we collect canned goods and stuff like that, and they give us a bunch of paper bags, and we collect them around the neighborhood, and we send them in.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Since I do have Aisha, right, and I thank you for that, JM. I do have Aisha on with us. The Dallas Cowboys released linebacker Jalen Smith, the team's second-round draft pick in 2016. He started only twice, and he's sixth year. He played in more than 75% of the defensive snaps in the Cowboys' win over the Philadelphia Eagles and Chargers. But they released Smith.
I wonder what that could be.
Well, I guess he has a trigger in his contract. This is apparently more relevant. Let me see. It says perhaps any injury to Smith would have triggered a guarantee on his 2022 salary worth $9.2 million, according to multiple reports, including Cap Tracker, Spot Track. Smith has not missed a game since 2016. This season, Smith had played 56% of defensive snaps, the most of any all-time Cowboys linebacker. He had notched 18 tackles in that stretch. Wow.
Yeah. He'll get picked up from somewhere else.
I hope so. It's a shock that they dropped him. I know that Dallas does have a good defense, but it's funny they got rid of the guy that had the trigger in there. That's a bummer.
Hey, man, you never know. He could have been a distraction in the locker room.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that plays a part too. The Cowboys, they're more about face than they are about winning. Jerry Jones says he wants to win, but I can't tell. He just likes to be in the spotlight.
There's no doubt about it. Look, I'm smart enough to know that there's a lot of things I don't know. Oh, Aisha says, so who do you think they'll get to replace him? I'm not certain, Aisha, but they're deep on the defense right now.
Yeah, they got they have a solid defense.
Yeah, I think it's just what's more stunning is this is her second round pick of 2016. That's crazy. But it's done. I don't know if they have a replacement. Oh, okay. Well, look, I apologize. As a group, they are rather impressive. Add in free agent signing Kenal Neal, fourth round rookie Jabril Cox, and special teams cog Luke Gilford, and the Cowboys felt that they were deep enough. Neal and Parsons opened the season as the Cowboys starting linebackers, and defensive coordinator Dan Quinn said at the time that he expected Smith and Van Esch to still contribute meaningfully. So when the season began, there was a question of them already being deep. So they had already answered it, and it's just disappointing that it was the veteran that was let go. He'll be picked up unless he does bring baggage. We'll see.
We shall see. And
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be done by the end of the year, end of the season. I think he's gonna go through too many games without playing. Let's hope.
Yeah, I think someone's going to pick him up in a week or two. I don't think he's going to wait. I think that there's teams that need it. Kansas City. And who would have thought? But there is the link. I just posted it. You guys can check it out. All about Jalen Smith. I'm surprised myself. I know that team is deep. Look, I'm a baseball guy, folks. And to have pitching is one thing. You can never have enough. And I believe it's the same theme on football teams. You can never have enough. But then again, the way football works, you actually can, right?
Right.
JM. So you've got to make decisions.
Yeah.
Baseball, you can never have enough pitching. But, all right. Fair enough. All right. I know we lost Dream. Don't know why. Aisha does say everyone has baggage. Just don't understand why they get rid of him at this time. I'm thinking that it was the money. It was just the money. Because they have some escalator clauses in there. So if he's not a full
Mm.
time guy, remember the things aren't guaranteed, folks, in the NFL. If you let him go, you only have to pay the guaranteed money. Everything else, no. I think he's going to find a spot somewhere else. I hope he does. He's good. Raiders can take him.
Definitely.
I don't know how the waiver process works in the NFL, but I think that he's going to be picked up. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. There are other stories. I don't know. What was I going to say? The Grand Prix is going on right now, folks, but I don't remember which one it is. We have a NASCAR race coming up too. I know the playoffs, but we've gone over all that stuff already. We've covered the stuff that I really wanted to go over. So, in tennis, very quickly, Novak Djokovic. We don't know if he's going to make it to the Australian Open due to the fact that there is a COVID vaccine requirement, and we don't know what the situation is with him. So we'll say.
I got a bill, man.
All right, JM, I thank you. Peace and long life. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, young man, and I hope you be safe and enjoy the rest of your day, man.
You too, man.
All right, thanks. All
Bye.
right, see you, JM. Well, there it is, folks. I am solo now. Don't like doing the solo stuff, but we did go over almost everything that we were going to cover anyway. We did do the picks. Aisha, if you're still with us, I guess we could do the picks one more time if you'd like, and we can go over them. And then I'm going to go ahead and call it, folks. So I'm going to do it one more time. And this is what we have. So, Aisha, if you're still with us right now, the first game. Oh, and we ask you to check Sports Talk with the Guys because we are doing a Thursday game, which we post on Tuesday. So, the Sunday game. I don't know if you're still with us, but Jets 1-3, Falcons 1-3. I don't think you can see it on screen, but Gridiron Girl and Dream went with the Jets, and JM and Scarkeeper went with the Falcons. And the links or the picks are on the Facebook page. Okay, I may have lost her. It usually doesn't take that long for her to respond. Oh, there it is. It is. So she is with us. Okay. She's going with the Jets. All right. So Lions 0-4 versus Vikings 1-3. Everyone went with the Vikings. JM, Scorekeeper, Grid, Iron Girl, and Dream all went with the Vikings. I'm thinking she's going to go with the Vikings. No, well, she goes against the grain. I don't know. Oh, she went with the Vikings. I don't think you're a big fan of the Vikings. Well, wait a minute. Okay. I remember there are some that you do definitely go against the grain on. So I like it. That's good. Going with the Vikings. I kind of thought you were. Next game, of course, Saints 2-2 versus Washington 2-2. We all went with the Saints. JM, Scorekeeper, Gridiron Girl, and Dream. I know. The silence. The silence is deafening. And we do thank everyone who's given us a like. Of course, Tanya, Gridiron Girl, Sergio, and Aisha. So thank you. Oh, she's all right. Washington. All right, good for you. This is a gimme game. The next one, Patriots 1-3 versus the Texans 1-3. Texans, of course, are at home. JM, Gridiron Girl, and Scorekeeper all went with the Patriots. Dream went with the Texans. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with the Texans. I was talking about this one earlier, and I'm going to do it. I'm going with the Texans. Oh, you went Patriots all the way. Damn, I'm having so much trouble with that game. I am. I don't know. Ugh. I make the screen bigger. I apologize. Oh, wait. Can I? Enter full screen mode? That didn't work. Okay. Sorry. I might still change that one. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Dolphins 1-3, Buccaneers 3-1. JM, Scorekeeper, Gridiron Girl, and Dream all went with the Buccaneers. That's where Tom Brady is. So you like to, yeah, you go against the grain. You go against us. I just can't believe you go with the Dolphins. Yeah, all right. Oops, Irsha. Nope, gotta get rid of that R. All right, next game, Packers 3-1. JM and Dream went with the Packers to win. Gridiron Girl and Scorekeeper went with the Bengals at home to win. So, that's a tough game. That one's the last morning game at 10 a.m. on CBS. Oh, it's on Fox. I may watch that game. Of all the games, that's the one I'm probably going to be. Ugh. I'm betting you're going to go with the Packers. I should be betting on this. That's funny. All right. Broncos and Steelers. We all went with the Broncos. Broncos are 3-1. Steelers are 1-3 at home. Steelers look bad. They do not look good at all. We all went with them. Some of the other games coming up are really, the next three are easy. That's funny. You're not a Packers fan. Well, that's right. You're Dallas. Why would you be a Packers fan? Ugh. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. I will choose the Cowboys to win, and I generally am right when I choose them. And I'm not a Cowboy fan either, but it is what it is. Oh, okay. It says Broncos, but Steelers might surprise us. Yeah, they have. All right, next game is Eagles at Panthers. 1-3. Panthers are 3-1. We all went with the Panthers. The Titans are 2-2. We all went with the Titans because the Jaguars are at home at 0-4. And yeah, those are the next two easy games, I would think. That's why I did those. All right. Yeah. Yep, Panthers. You went with the Panthers. I got to believe you're going with the Titans as well. Titans 2-2 versus Jaguars 0-4. Yeah, okay. That one was kind of easy. Now, one of the better games. This is Browns 3-1 versus the Chargers 3-1. This one's going to be good. Both teams are 3-1. I said San Diego. They're playing at the new SoFi Stadium. JM went with the Browns, so did I, and Gridiron Girl and Dream went with the Chargers. I should have gone with the home team, but I think the Chargers are going to be better on this one. I don't know why I did that, but I'm sticking with it now. Oh, all right. Browns. Nice pick. Next one, two classic teams. Bears 2-2 versus the Raiders 3-1. We all went with the Raiders to win on this one. You're gonna go with the Bears. I bet you are. Oh, okay. That one I definitely got wrong. Raiders gonna take it. Next game, it's Dream's team, the 49ers. He's sticking with them. This team has issues. I don't even know if they even have a quarterback to go. I don't know what's up with Garoppolo, but that's okay. Cardinals are 4-0. Dream went with the 49ers because that's his team. And the Cardinals, scorekeeper JM and Gridiron Girl. Now, I should have put the pick for the Packers. Big dog in on that one. He's always going to go with his team. I had to go back on that one. Cardinals for this one. Yep, thank you. This one's easy. Giants 1-3. Dream and Big Dog went with that one because it's the Cowboys 3-1. Scorekeeper, Gridiron Girl, and Aisha went for that one. And I believe JM also went for the Cowboys. And I already put you down for the Cowboys. I figured you were going to go with that team, but who knows? You'll correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the Sunday night game really is going to be exciting. It's the Bills 3-1 versus the Chiefs 2-2. JM and Scorekeeper went with the Chiefs at home to win. And Bills, Gridiron Girl, and Dream went for the visiting Bills at 3-1. So I don't know about that one. And then I'm also going to give you the last one as well. I'm going to jump ahead. I know you're not going to go for that other team, but who knows? So who would you go for? I think you're going to go with the Chiefs. But you've surprised me many times. Oh, there it is. Yep. Chiefs, but not by much. And I'm putting you down for the last one. It's the ESPN Monday night game. Colts 1-3 versus the Ravens 3-1 at home. Scorekeeper JM, Gridiron Girl, Dream, and I did put you down for that one. So just go ahead and confirm it. But I got you all on that one. So I like it. Good stuff. And I think that's going to be it, folks. I am a little tired. I'm not a little tired. I'm really, really very tired. I'm going to reach out. No, you're good. Thank you. No, you're okay. We've endured loss in the family, and I'm going to reach out. I spoke to the big dog ever so briefly yesterday. I'm going to speak to him today. We have an optometrist appointment, so I'm going to be having new glasses soon, and we'll see how that goes. Have several appointments coming up, so we'll see. I've noticed a Sandman hanging around the neighborhood lately, and I'm like, get out, get away. Not done yet. Let's finish the season first. So we'll see. I will, Aisha, and I thank you. So, folks, thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us. Glad we're back to normal here. And don't forget, we're going to start the picks at 7 a.m. our time. So we're going to, an hour into the program, we're going to get into the NFL picks. That way everyone knows at the specific time we do it. And that way everyone can catch it and join us. And if you do miss the picks, just go ahead and post them, and we should be okay. So in the meantime, our thoughts are with the big dog and his loss. So we hope everything is good with you and yours. And we look forward to being able to see you guys again. In the meantime, this is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. We'll see you guys on the other side. All right. Thanks, guys. Peace. Thanks, Aisha. You too.